Boom.
What's up, people? This is Marty A. Johnson Show. Today's gonna be a really good day. Hello, Charlene.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I guess you got the memo today as far as the dress code, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. So how you feeling today?
I'm good.
Do you think we're gonna have a first, or do you think we're gonna have a winner tonight? First off,
I do.
I know so tonight.
I think we will.
Ooh, Charlene, you even sent something in for somebody, huh?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna get to the rules in just a minute. Again, I don't hear none of the music or nothing. So do you feel confident about this person here?
I really do. He's amazing.
Okay. Hold on, this a friend or this is what's going on here? What's the situation with you with this person?
Okay, well, I got a call from them about trying to get up here on the show. And I was like, well, let me hear your music. And so they sent the music and I fell in love with the artist. He's amazing. So I was like, well, I'll send it in and see what everybody has to say.
But that's a good MO. That's a really good MO.
Oh yeah.
Well, Lavelle, how you feeling over there? Is the factory up and running, or is the factory on hiatus?
The factory is always up and running, man. They should be tuned in. You don't know, I don't know what you're gonna be getting tonight, but hopefully the factory is tuned in and the best records are coming. I really am looking forward to a winner. I'm looking forward to someone calling in to fit in a record. I'm looking for that energy. That's what's going on.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
So let's I'm getting myself together in a minute. Let's explain how this is going to work tonight while I get together in a minute. All right, so we tap in all the time. Again, we might have some new people here tonight. My name's Marty. I host the Marty A. Johnson Show. Been around for a very long time, but I'm still swagged out.
That's you.
No, anyhow, we interview some of the biggest stars in the world here. We have a lot of who's, but right now it's all about you. That's what it's about. And it's the holiday season, so I feel like giving today.
Ooh.
I really feel like giving. So that's why tonight, whoever has the best record, they're gonna get $100 from yours truly.
Oh.
So Lavelle, is the factory up and running tonight?
They up. I'm about to look. You already know. I'm gonna go share it real quick. Make sure.
Hold on, Lavelle. I want you to stay on the feed real quick so I can explain how we're gonna do the submission.
All right.
Okay. So, Charlene, where do they need to send the music to?
Okay, you need to send your music to MartyAJohnson4@gmail. That's MartyAJohnson4@gmail.
Exactly. And Lavelle, what type of music are we want? The what?
The absolute best. Not your latest. You want your absolute best. If you wouldn't send it to a record label for a one-shot opportunity, don't send it to Marty A. Johnson. No bios. Just heat.
Please. That's all I ask. And I'm about to get myself together in a second. But Lavelle, that is really the truth. We're looking for hot records.
Yes.
Hot records.
So if we listen to your song and we cut it and we don't like it, call in and defend your music at 1-877-MARTY-90, and that's 1-877-627-8990.
Okay, we gotta break it down. No. Thank you for saying the number. However, like I said, we have a lot of submissions already. We have a whole lot of submissions. I need to encourage people to call in. I'm not gonna look for you to give you no money.
That's right.
Lavelle, why am I gonna chase someone down before? Give them some free money.
What's going on for that?
We're too top tier. Oh, y'all go cash out Keisha. Her money. Hey, Keisha. I ain't gonna say the person's name, but no, they're doing good work. But no, we're gonna reward some people that we're looking for some hot music for. And that's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
Can we give them an example of what we're looking for tonight?
Please.
All right, first off, like I said, the name of the show is Marty A. Johnson Show. This is the Tap In edition where you need to submit your music to us at Marty A. Johnson 4. Please listen carefully. I'm going to be saying some of the same stuff all the time, just because I get new people later. Okay, if you send me a whole album with 50 tracks on it, I'm gonna play the first thing out the selection. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Yeah. If I play 3 or 4, you might be lucky, but I'm going by the first impression. Okay, okay, prime example. Let's say Lavelle sends me 4 records. And I play Baby by Ann Eggers. But the joint that says You, that was the hottest record. Second, you don't win. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Just because we say, ooh, you was so-so, you was so-so. No. We hear the first record, if it's hot, that's how you win. If the first one is so-so, oh, let's just hear you just for time purposes. We like the second record, and the second record's hot, you don't win. Okay, Lavelle, you get that right?
I get it. It's first impression only.
First impression. Catch me off the back. We want something that's gonna make me spin around in my seat, me get out my seat, Charlene bouncing up around, have a wardrobe malfunction. We want Lavelle to do the electric slide or something. No, seriously. But in the meantime, we're gonna do a lot of promos and stuff. Fish Rod Boy, he down there getting it together. You better come on. All right, so look, you're gonna hear it can be hip hop, R&B, electric dance music, gospel, good music. I don't care.
That's right.
This is okay. Did I explain myself correctly?
Yes, you did.
Okay, perfect. Lavelle, what is do you know the phone number to the show?
677-8990. 1-800-677-8990.
No.
Y'all slow it down. Y'all slow it down. Look, we're gonna say the number again. People want to get into the music. That's what they want. They want to know who can get this money. Let's get into that first. With that being said, Shy Boy, come on, bro. But he's here though. We're gonna start off the show really, really strong, and I hope this is gonna be good. I hope and pray. Then I'm gonna get my other stuff together in a minute. I know y'all waiting to comment in, but it's okay. This record here can go either 2 ways. Either make sure my stuff's working. Look, we make sure we are live. Hold on, make sure. Y'all ready? We're gonna tap in.
Ready.
What's up, Rihanna? It's the Marty A. Johnson Show with Lavelle and Charlene. We know you're not doing no music right now, but you can come on this show anytime you like and tap all the way in. In the meantime, we have a young lady named Chrissy. She's doing her rendition of Wild Thoughts with DJ Khaled.
Mm.
You know you want to take it. We know that one.
Okay.
However, Lavelle, if we're not feeling it, what's going to happen?
Getting the cut.
Charlene, we don't hear this till when?
Till now.
Come on, girl. Tap in. Let's go, girl.
I don't know if you can take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be your baby.
Give her a chance.
Spinning and it's been just like it came from Mayday. Rock always sit on the brown liquor. When I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too lit to dim it down a notch. Cause I can name some things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Who got that smoke? This is cute, but we want electrifying.
I hope you know I'm for the taking.
What's up, Kenny?
You know this cookie's for the bacon. Kitty, kitty, baby, get that thing some rest. Cause you don't need it like the 68 jets. Diamonds ain't nothing when I'm rocking with ya. Diamonds ain't nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as a fine sister. I'm too hip to hop around town out here with ya. I know I get wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. When I'm with you,
Oh, wow, wow.
Charlene, what happened to Chrissy here?
I don't know. She was okay during the beginning, but that second verse when she came in, it kind of got to me.
Sorry, Chrissy. Womp womp. In the meantime, Riri, Rihanna, we would love to have you or DJ Khaled. We'll take y'all separate or together. Y'all can tap all the way in because this is Marty A. Johnson show.
Yes.
Woo. That wasn't it.
No.
That definitely was not it.
No.
Oh. In the meantime, we are definitely trying to give away some money. Tag your favorite artists. Tell them they definitely giving out some money tonight. We're looking for a winner.
Tonight, yes. Call
Yes.
in 1-877-627-8990. That's 1-877-627-8990.
You be talking to official Raleigh boy, not me, because he's getting it together. So let me give y'all some tidbits. Some of y'all have been recording for 5 years or 10 years. If you've been recording for 10 years strong, what are you gonna send as your hottest joint? That's what I want to know. That wasn't it. That definitely wasn't it. Charlene, what did you send the music to again?
Marty A. Johnson 4 at Gmail. That's Marty A. Johnson 4 at Gmail.
Oh, I guess he got the memo. We didn't even have to text him or nothing.
What? The black too? Okay.
Yo, what up?
AP,
What up,
Okay.
baby?
Saturn in.
Chris Robert, it's the holiday season. We're trying to give away some money.
Let's give away some money,
people.
man. Send that heat, send that music, send that motherfucking music in here.
We want greatness.
That part.
Yeah, we want some shit that's dope.
I hope so. But that definitely wasn't it. Oh, me and Fish Robert, we met him before.
Do that.
Ooh. But we're gonna do a promo since we met him so I can put his picture up there. In the meantime, a whole bunch of new stuff is on the YouTube page. Marty A. Johnson shows. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
ASAP. You can see some of the some exclusive stuff. But I got an announcement at the end of the show, so stay tuned.
Oh.
All right, so let's continue. Maybe you do another girl. New Lavelle, is anyone from the factory tapping in first off?
I double check, but I'm sure somebody from there watching.
Of course they are.
Let's participate.
Okay. Hold on, though. Get in the promo because we're gonna try to get him on the show. All right, so look, send that music to Marty A. Johnson 4. In the meantime, I'm gonna say what's up to Bro real quick. This is one of my favorites here, and I never said that. I don't say a lot about everyone. What's up, Darnell Jones? It's the Marty A. Johnson Show with Fisher Robbery along with Lavelle and Charlene. Bro, we met you not too long ago. We didn't want to come on the show, so we can talk about the brand new album. In the meantime, we have a gentleman named Paul. He's doing his rendition of Where I Want to Be.
Okay.
Lavelle, we're not feeling Paul. What's going to happen to him?
Getting the cut, Paul.
Fish Robert, we don't hear this till when?
Right now. Let's go.
This is my favorite. Here, you better bring it.
She left my baby girl a message, said I'll be coming home, I'd rather be alone. She doesn't fully understand me, 'cause I'd rather leave than cheat. If you give me some time, I can be the man she needs. I got a lot of lust inside of me, and we've been together since our teenage years. I really don't
Where's the soul at?
to hurry up
Ain't there.
on me.
Cut.
I'm tired to be alone. But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. How that I wanna leave. She's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see.
Charlene, what happened to Paul?
What happened to Paul, man?
Oh,
I'm my bad.
Poor Paul.
Paul, that ain't it. We want Darnell Jones on the show. So, bro, my team's gonna reach out to you directly. So please tap all the way in. This is Marty A. Johnson's show.
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. I want to give away this money. It's free. I ain't be look, Fish Robert, I'm not being shady or disrespectful for no one. Some people don't make $100 in a day working an 8-hour shift after taxes get taken out. Seriously.
That's the truth, though.
Yeah.
Free Christmas money, gas, hell, groceries. Get your unit done, ladies.
Yes.
Get you some earrings, fellas. You just get a haircut and go out to lunch. You broke after that because haircuts are $45 now. Okay. But in the meantime, we want to give away this money. Fish Robert, remind them what we're looking for, please.
We're looking for hot music, timeless music, something that's going to get us on our edge to be like, we want some more music from you. Send that music if you're a hot artist. Send it in to Gmail, Marty A. Johnson 4 at Gmail. Let that music flow. This is the Marty A. Johnson Show. I'm your co-host, Official Riley Boy. We got the panel live in the flesh. AP, boom, boom, boom. Charlene, you already know Marty A. Johnson. Y'all send that music so we can make something magic. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Send that music.
Yes.
Let me go to, first of all, let me go to Raleigh, North Carolina. Fellas, let me tell you this right now. Charlene better change her smoke detector because this nigga here said he's bringing all the smoke here. So Charlene, you have to change your smoke detector because he said he's bringing all the smoke.
Oh!
Charlene, why you didn't change your smoke detector? Because bro said he's bringing all the smoke. I'm scared.
Goodness.
Look, this is big talk. Look, this big boy talk here. Let me see who he is. But I know he's from Raleigh, so this might be okay. The joint's called Rapper Weed. The artist name is Uchi Spiff. It says on the okay.
The Rapper Weed.
Okay. The artist name is Uchi Spiff, and the joint's called Rapper Weed.
Okay.
Rapper Weed. Let's go, Rapper Weed.
Okay, let's give him a chance. Look, submit your stuff. We want some fire. Then let me give you an example of what we're looking for. Keep bringing all the smoke. I got my water ready.
Wait, rapper weed, I be high as Capito. Rapper bullets, they take my torpedoes. 2 different levels, you couldn't compete. I see Sierra like Russell, ain't talking to seal. Tell her fuck me till I get this E off. Break down nose till we get this P off. Slowly but surely we see more. Or we spinning black like a B-boy dance, bitch. Well, we fucking us both and we boys dance. All the hundreds in the bank. Chris 5 ready, feel like the man, bitch. I like my guns go and I demand switch up in that with a chocolate color ray. Little dog inside, I'm cooking them kicks. And my power ain't getting me shit. So that push me outside. All too quick that I'm taking out now for the lick. But I'm losing my mind, I was fixed. I'm getting this money, I gotta get rich. You don't even know what I tell. Please don't get ahead of yourself, little bitch. I don't know what you doing, but it seems the same. It won't sell, my friend. I was out on bail trying to get it back before I see it sell, my friend. I don't need shit, just get it correct before they sell my shit. They be on my cell like spit. Nah, I can't help with shit. Nah, I be mad at myself for sleeping. Like, man, what the fuck you seeking? The hood fucked up, even God can't say the
Where you look at? What's going on?
Get shot if you beat the freedom.
Let me know what's going on here.
Yeah, it ran out of gas right there. Everything
Right
was
there.
great. Everything was
good. Everything was good.
hey, mixed perfectly. I like the little ad libs. They were timed perfectly.
It dropped.
It was punched in the correct way. The flow, of course, I heard it before, but he had enough energy behind it to convince me to follow along. And right when I expected something to kind of
supposed to take that turn, it didn't do it.
It didn't do it, and it's disqualified.
We want top tier. It was cool. This is not top tier. Okay, is that fair?
That's fair. I was riding at first.
I was riding, but it ain't top tier. Charlene, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Next.
Okay.
Who's next? We ain't giving him no more.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, that ain't it.
There's more.
That definitely wasn't it. Okay. I need a female. Goodness gracious, all these Negroes in my thing. I want to hear from a female. Ooh. I'm scared to play this. I am scared to play this. We're gonna tap in with this one. We all love her. Let's use this promo good too. Look, sing your music, please. We love her. What's up, Lauren? What's up, Lauren Hill? It's the Marty A. Johnson Show. With a Fisher Ride Boy, along with LaBelle and Charlene. Sis, we glad to see you back working. We would love to have you on the show and tap in with you. In the meantime, we have a group named The Digs. They're doing their rendition of Do Up That Thing.
Oh.
LaBelle, we're not filling in. What is definitely going to happen?
Cut automatic. That thing cut.
So I'll go and tell him. Strawberry, tell him. We don't hear it till when.
Now.
Fish Rob, are you good?
Ayo,
We trying to get you the. Well, we don't hear this till now. Come on, y'all.
Listen, it's been 3 weeks since you've been looking for your friend. The one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you was about the Benjamins? You act like you were him, but gave him a little to begin. Now you think you really gone pretend like he wasn't down, and you called him again and thus when you give it up so easy, you ain't even fooling him. But if you did it then you probably do it again. You
Haley.
fucking out your lips saying you're a Christian, a Muslim sleeping with the jinn. That was the sin that is just a nothing. Who you gonna tell when the repercussions fit? Showing off your ass cause you thinking it's a trained girlfriend. But let me break it down for you again. You know I only
Let me get the hook.
genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. Support I messed up, but you still defending them now. I am only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. I let it sit inside your head like a million women and everything. Tell you what girls suck their souls because it's fitting. Look at the way you beat it. And we
I can't make it to the hook. I can't wait that long.
Oh,
We tried. Fish Robert, what's going on with sis? Hey, Elise. What's going on with that?
I don't know, boy. Sister came. She was rough. She was rough. She was rough. She made her own, but her own out the park. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a home run though.
I ain't gonna cover.
Look, I'm trying to give away this money because this is the holiday edition. We're giving away money every single week for the month of December. Oh, hey Riff, what's up, Riff? Elise, tell Riff I said thank you. I got the promo they did in my inbox. Tell them boys I said thank you. Because they're gonna be on the new season. I'm actually gonna work on their stuff when we're in it. Charlene, when we going to Atlanta?
December the 26th, day after Christmas.
We're gonna be there all week working. So again, shout out to, oh Lord, shout out to Nitty, Kenny, Smooth B, Chill, and Terrenio. Look, I know all the members.
Yes.
We've seen them live in person. So guys, I definitely appreciate the love. So at least we gotta do a do-over in LA. For any at least wherever you have me, you're gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to fly over you at a trip, but that's a whole nother conversation. But anyhow, let's move on. I need some heat.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lord, man, something from top to bottom. Need that.
Bishop Robert and Lavelle. Look. Bishop Robert, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I guess Charlene inherited the Lavelle side deals going on because Charlene submitted something from an artist. Hold on. I'm just now seeing it for the first time. She told me, I said, Charlene, you know I don't want to know nothing about it until showtime. Charlene submitted a joint from an artist. I'm sure Charlene gonna tag him. Charlene, what's his name?
Trey King.
Okay. Here's the problem I have with Charlene already. She's in a whole EP. And Lavelle, what did I say? Okay, Lavelle, remind them what I said. If you submit a whole album or EP, what did I say?
First impression only, so it could really make or break. The first joint could be that one, or it could literally not be at all. And regardless if it's the second one is a good one, it doesn't matter because it wasn't the first impression.
Okay. Thank you, Lavelle. So So that with that being said, bro, here's the problem I have with you already. Why you don't submit your own stuff? Let's get to know you. Because Charlene can be just like LaBelle. LaBelle will ride or die because LaBelle will not cut Boom Sound. He surely won't cut Ian Eggers.
No, their team sent it in as well.
I can't tell. Here's the
Yeah.
big announcement. If you go on MartyAJohnson.com right now, it's the new site's up and running today.
Yes.
You can submit it up there. It looks nice. Anyhow, let's get back to this boy right here. Okay. What's his name? Trey King?
Yes.
Is it okay? R&B, gospel, what is he?
R&B.
Okay, R&B. Okay. Okay, this calls Breaking Up to Make Love. It's called Breaking Up to Make Love. Let me hear this. It better be good because we don't hear this till now. Fish Rob will cut this if you ain't feeling it. Let's give him a chance though.
Before I switch lanes for your exit, I really want to know where your head is. I'm just
Fish
trying
Rob,
to
give
keep
me the
my
phone.
eye on the road, but I'm moving closer and I'm waiting for the text that says you was hoping I would say that. Say hit that red box on the way, babe, and grab a bottle of Moscato 'cause your pretty little body gotta mix these up. So girl, I'm patient, but baby, don't keep me waiting. This is my version of I'm sorry 'cause these last few nights ain't been so warm. So let's not fight.
What the hell's going on here?
Just wanna remind you what I know you miss. I know you miss. You say that breaking up is only good for making up. So baby,
Okay, he can sing, but he's boring me. Fish Rob, is that fair?
If he boring you, he boring you. I mean, I'm gonna give you my opinion on top.
Go ahead.
He can sing, but I ain't get excited either.
Okay, so with that being said, Lavelle, this perfect example. Should we hit? All right, call me back. I'm about to get the phone to Fish Rob Boy in a minute. Lavelle, is this the prime example? Lavelle and Fish Rob Boy. A prime example is let me hear something else, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
but
Watch one of these other joints be okay.
better.
And
It could be better.
Yeah. Let's see. Charlene, is this fair so far, Charlene?
Yes, it's fair so far.
Okay. So far, you can sing, bro, but you need to fire the producer and stop having smoke sessions with him. Okay. Ooh. Now, this one that says TRA cover. You know I love a good cover because I never hear it till now. Hold on, let me see what this is. Then we get the phone to Fish Rob Boy.
That's him.
Hello, who's this? Oh, his energy sound good. Trey King. Trey King, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Okay, first off, thank you for calling. Where are you calling from? What part of Alabama? My family's in Gaston, Alabama, off I-20, Cherokee County. You know what that's at? Yep. They just got a Walmart 2 years ago and it's popping. Everyone go there 10 times a day. Yep. So you know what I'm talking about. So let's get down to the business. First off, your team sent your joints in. And so far, the first joint, we didn't like it. We can tell you can sing. We can tell you can sing. However, breaking up to make up was not it for you. The production was horrible because we're top tier here. Fish Rob Boy, is this right so far?
Nah,
What? Now what? It was good production or what?
nah, I won't. No, I agree with you. I agree with
Okay.
you.
Okay. So, bro, stay on the line. Here, first off, we sent Charlene sent in 4 records. How long you been singing for? Okay. How long have you been singing for? I'm sorry, say it again. Okay. How old are you now? How old are you now? Okay. Okay. You've been singing for 20 years. Hear me out real quick. Artists, pay attention to this. If you've been singing 20 years like Trey King here, after 20 years and you get a submission to a top tier platform, would these be the 4 joints that you're going to send in for your 20 years of singing of your hottest records? Would you send in this here? Okay, he answered his own question. No. I guess that's a no. Okay, but let me play this. It says a cover. I don't know what the cover is. Let me play this first, let me get back to you. Let me get this. Mr. Robert, come upstairs. Let me give you this phone. Hold on. One more here, relax. All right, we're gonna play your joint. My bad, we're live, y'all. It's a cover? Hold on.
Slow jam.
Slow jam.
I was feeling rather low.
Hold on.
I needed someone to lift my spirits up.
You just sent this in first.
So I dropped in on the dance just to take a glance. And there this lovely thing was, she was more than enough. I asked her for her hand. I said, would you like to dance? So
LaBelle, perfect example.
She quickly took my hand and we danced and fell in love.
Yes.
On a slow. This time make it straight and make it on a slow. Yeah, for my baby and for me. Yeah. This time make it sweet on a slow jam. For my pretty baby and for me.
That's it.
Boom. Boom. What happened that time?
Okay,
Why
Fisher
you-
Eye Boy. Didn't we say that?
He had a headshot. He was holding the headshot the whole time.
Is he still on the line?
Yeah, he's still here.
Tell him, tell him what you think of it. Slow jams.
Now, slow jams. That shit is hot, bro. You
Hi.
understand?
Appreciate you.
That's the shit we looking for, man. So, yo, you keep pushing music out like that. We want to hear shit like that on the Marty A. Johnson show. And that right there, keep it consistent, because that's what we want.
Tell him he can run next week for 10 minutes. We want top 10 2 more records. This is top tier. That's top.
Send another record, bro.
Send another record, then call back. We gotta go.
All right.
Something like
All
that. Hang up on him.
We
See,
appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
No doubt.
you see LaBelle. See Charlene? Okay, let's curse Charlene out. Charlene, you know better. Let's curse you. Charlene, you know better. You should have hold on, Charlene. Did you listen to these records prior to?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Why are you seeing 4 records?
Because to me, they were the best ones that I'd heard. And yeah,
LaBelle, if you just sent in slow jams,
He would have been a contender.
huh?
He would have been a strong contender. Like,
Off the
'cause he
bat.
had the impression of the night. We haven't even played a whole song yet until he came along.
That's what we're looking for. Make my little ass get out my seat. That was nice. Okay, let's move on. Fish Roy, tell them when they need to send it to, please.
Marty A. Johnson 4 at gmail.com. Marty A. Johnson 4. Y'all send that fire power. Nothing less. Firepower.
But Trey King, that was nice. That really was nice.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was nice. Okay, y'all. Mike Polino. Look, if you send something before, if it's something I already heard, I gotta see that too. That does not qualify. That's fair, right?
that's fair.
I want something because there's a lot of people that tapped in. Where's Cara Tanae? Where's
Yeah.
Ian Eggers? Where's Izzy?
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's them lean on me boys at? Where's Stanley? No, but this is what we're looking for, top tier. Okay.
Mike.
That was nice. That was real nice. Ooh. I want to hear a female do another cover from a female. Hey Maya, it's the Marty A. Johnson Show. With the Fisher Raw Boy, along with LaBelle and Charlene. Where you been hiding at? We would love to have you on the Marty A. Johnson Show so we can celebrate you. In the meantime, we got our girl Jade. She's doing her rendition of Fallen.
She finna kill it. She finna kill it.
However, if she don't, LaBelle, what's gonna happen to her?
Oh, she getting a cut.
Fisher Raw Boy, tell him we don't hear it till win.
Now, play that music, Marty.
Come on, girl. My favorite. Ooh.
You complete me like air and water, boy, I need thee. And when I'm in your arms, I feel free. I'm falling. My head's up in the clouds. In love, I'm proud to say it loud. Like an accident, it happened. I don't know where it just happened. And I ain't mad at all because I'm falling. Yeah, the hills are falling. In love with you, I'm falling. And I can't get up, don't wanna get up because of love, I'm falling. Back over here, say I'm falling. In love with you and I'm falling. Can't get up, don't wanna get up because of love.
Okay,
Jade, when are you coming on the show, Jade?
Jade is a killer.
like that.
The hit maker. And then it's
Jade's
over.
gonna-
It's over.
In the meantime, Maya, we would love to have you here on this show, so please tap on in. Marty A. Johnson Show. Well, that was nice.
Marty.
Yeah. I wish it was a
Alright,
like button. I wish we had a like button we can push up there.
Jade the beast. Like,
She kill it every time.
She never disappoints us.
No.
LaBelle, what's going on in the factory today?
I know Mike sent something in, but
Mike, I'm gonna actually do Mike right now. So,
Oh,
Mike,
hey.
tell Mike to call in to a Fisher Raleigh boy. We need to call Fisher Raleigh. Tell me he need to call you at.
877-627-8990.
So look, I'm not looking for no best friend. I don't need no child care, nothing. I don't need no rides. I don't need no smokes because I don't smoke. No, I gotta tell him everything. We want to just hear good music. That's it.
That's it.
Charlene, tell him we gonna give you some money by our record. It's the holiday season. We're in a
Yeah.
good mood right now.
Yeah. Send those submissions on in, you guys. Submit that music, that hot music.
And LaBelle, remind him where they need to send it to, please, sir.
Marty A. Johnson 4@gmail.com.
That's it. And it's yours. I don't want it. It's the holiday season. We want to get back. That's nice to say, right?
Yeah, that's that part.
It's the holiday season. We feel great right now. Hold on, LaBelle. While Mike get ready to call Fish Robert, where's the Eggers?
My brother just shared it, so you probably was watching earlier, but he cooking up. He's doing a lot of his live sessions again and just
Okay.
Him.
getting his record label situation in a better space. But he's really getting his own thing together right now. So
Shout out to him. Keep on working, boy.
Yes.
love you,
Yeah.
bro.
Love his little brother. Oh, he's a big bro. Excuse me. Let's get back to Mike.
6 minutes, yeah.
All right. So let's get right back to the music.
Mike about to call in. I'm about to send this number. That's right.
In the
And-
meantime, Mike, Charlene, here go another one, Charlene.
Yeah.
Charlene, here go another one that
Yeah.
sends me a whole album, a whole EP.
Uh-oh.
It's
Charlene,
that.
let me go ahead and pick one. Okay. He said he sent the wrong one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Mike, thank you. Let me see what this says. Here's the link. Okay, Mike. Mike Panino? That's his name?
Mike Benino, yep. He's the one that was at the Factory Showcase.
Oh.
The gospel rapper.
Yes, great guy. I mean, just
Okay. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, bro.
He's not a gospel rapper, is he? He
No,
ain't a gospel.
like an inspirational rapper, but
Did he have him on the Pastor Road?
no, that was TM Killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what he's talking about, please. Okay, come on, bro.
Run from my problems to keep another one from happening. I feel so numb, I'm so far gone. Cause the collateral damage is done. Just need to exhale. I just need to exhale.
His production is amazing.
We heard this at this factory.
Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, trying to figure out what's best. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, anxiety striking at my chest. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, overthinking in the process. Overthinking everything away from me, which is good for me. I'm letting my OCD keep me from this commitment. What if she's a blessing and I don't know it? What if I blow it? What if my feelings are wrong? What if they're right? What if I'm wrong about everything in sight? I hate myself, my will for living keeps on sinking. My heart is ripping at the core. I'm losing more and more because I'm refusing to trust you, Lord.
Run from my problems to keep another one from happening. I feel so numb, I'm so far gone. Cause the collateral
Look out.
damage is done. Just need to exhale. I just need to
Let me go to Charlene. I forgot he's a boom sound artist. Hi, Charlene. I
Hi.
forgot Antoine over there's bias when it comes to his folks. You tell. Let me talk to Charlene. Hi, Charlene. Just talk to me. Bump Lavelle right now. This is Lavelle people. So what you and I think of it? Let's you and I have real talk here.
I love the hook in the song.
Too big
She-
for him.
Carried the song for me.
Yeah, it was too big for him though.
Fell off.
Prime example, Mr. Panino. Let me go put my baby on the track or put someone else on the track. You didn't deliver. I met him before. His energy's good though.
Yeah.
Seriously. He ain't, I ain't looking at him like that, but I thought he had really good energy. That right there wasn't it.
Yeah.
Fish
Yeah,
Robert, did you hear that or no?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it.
But in the meantime, you can still call and have a respectful conversation with Fish Rob Boy. He's not gonna bite you.
He said he got a voicemail. Try again, Mike.
Yeah, he called when we was playing the song.
Yeah,
Oh,
try
if the
again.
mu- if the music playing, you gotta stay on hold. Anyhow, let's move on.
I sent you something else.
Ooh.
Okay. We want top tier. So we have given we only got to give all these examples what we're looking for. That's what it seemed like, huh?
What's
Anything-
up? You just hit the Marty A. Johnson show. Who is this?
Oh, hey, it's Mike.
Mike. What's up, Mike?
Thank you for calling.
Not much, man. How about you?
Everything good. We just heard your song, and that right there, we all vowed you out. That's not it. So listen.
Yeah.
You got to come with some top tier music. This is a top tier platform, so bring that heat. Go make something, send it back, send us another one. Give us that timeless track that you got that you're hiding that you don't want to let out. Give us that. Send that in to MartyAJohnson4@gmail.com.
That's it.
Okay. I do appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Keep working,
Appreciate you.
keep going. Send some more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for calling, bro. But
Yep. Thank you for calling, bro. Let's go.
Appreciate the
Okay.
opportunity.
Keep on coming.
yeah, keep.
Will do.
All right.
Okay, let me go back to Raleigh, North Carolina. Another rapper. Oh, the rapper coming down. Charlene, you got $1 you can cash out because we got a rapper come
A dime a
dime a dozen. I got $1. The artist's name is Freddie. And this joint is called Right Now. Freddie G Music with a Q at the end.
Okay. Freddie G.
Come on, Freddie.
But
Freddie G Music with a- Okay, make sure this ain't my audio because you know they. Let me make sure because I am live. So let me make sure. Okay, let's try this again, bro. Oh, that's
How about
his
it's cold?
joint.
How about it's cold as hell outside?
Oh, that's him.
I got a beat, but it's been wonderful. Right now, I got a beat, but it's been get suck it dead right now. I got a plug, but this nigga got some peas right now. I can't pipe down, I got the money right now. I can't pipe down, I let my dick pipe down. No, I'm not a capper, bitch, I'm Mr. Right. And now, bitch, I moved to Florida after riding niggas a jolly. And this not red, nigga, life not fair. I should've up the pistol, y'all had guys all on the table. I ran straight to that chair, grabbed the mouses out of town, walking back with pistol point four. Auto had that training blowing up. I bust boys scared they about to shoot the house. Brady G Music, always fucking up his pallet house.
Let me go to Charlene first. Charlene, what is that foolery here?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. Some shit. I'm sorry.
Ooh, you got the church girl cussing.
Go back.
Ooh.
There, okay. Revamp that. Whole thing.
That touched her soul.
Got to my spirit. Got to my spirit. That's what happened.
Lavelle, what's that? What you want to add to that?
Not much. Just I didn't know what he was saying. And I wasn't at all intrigued by the flow or anything. It just sounded like a pot of anything. That's all.
A
A
pot
waste of time. That's what it sounds like.
of what? Anything?
Anything you could think of. It's a pot of it.
That's not a waste of time.
Out of it.
Let's move
Damn.
on. Let's give them an example of what we're looking for.
Come on, Jay.
Of
Let's-
anything.
She got original songs that still bomb, like not just the covers.
What male, listen, y'all, what male artists that we absolutely like hip hop artists that we thought was like out of this world, that we can give an example to, please, that's memorable for us.
All right, hold on. Lord. You talking about with no critique? You talking about like an undeniable, surefire?
Yeah, something that's strong.
The man that sung that track, that hot ass track he sung. Who was that?
Is it rappers, right? We're not talking singers.
Right,
Kenny-
the
Kenny
one rapper, like
Rap.
Kenny MacGyver. Let's see about Kenny MacGyver.
I was gonna say
Kenny. Let's see, example.
Look, A and G and B, this little group of ours, bitch, we ballin'. We could have been the group of bars. The gun is on me, now turn me to a shooting star for the loot. Get your head blue, it's like that doing Mark. I holla at the captain, I salute the sarge. Real recognize, real, I really don't know who you are. Oh, do not pass go the same monopoly, nigga. No. And
Charlene.
you ain't got no
The
hands,
hook
you
is
ain't
off.
poppin', nigga. So you're blocking cause your baby mama jocking, nigga. I don't fuck around, boy. What the fuck around? Hot head of little niggas better simmer down. He just wanna be.
Where's King J the Bluntman at? Where's Jerry at?
Where you at?
Get my notes ready for the girl.
I'm gonna ask him right now live.
Where's
Right
King
now.
J the Bluntman? Where's new music? That he been blowing my inbox up. Wow. That ain't shady. What's up, Jerry? Charlene, that wasn't it, huh?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all it.
The hook is hard.
Huh?
The hook is hard. That's the hundo. Keep it a hundo.
Oh.
He watching. King J, he watching. Shout
So,
to the
Bell,
book.
nothing from the factory. Just okay. Fish Fry Boy. Let's see if we can get some money. Let me see if we can get some money for this one.
So we get some money.
I'll wait till the bell.
Tuned in.
Who got that smoke? That's what I want to know. Who got some smoke that's going to really electrify me? in this?
Yes. Oh,
So far, the Trey King would have got it so far. If he had sent in just that one record,
Yeah.
yeah. So far, I was like, here, bro. Merry Christmas. So I can do it again next week. So we would think we're bull crapping.
Who's in the lead? Who would you say is the number one contender right now?
Tonight, nobody.
Not even Jay. Jay, is she disqualified? She like a surefire in a different pocket, or
Andrew got big money. Let me look, I ain't gonna track you down. Come take it from me. LaBelle, would you give this? Now, if you don't like it, because we want something that's top tier. Charlene, where's your records at?
Hello?
Ooh! Fish Fry Boy, top here.
Ah. The one them call Charlie Monet. Sing on the girl.
Sing.
I love the way you make my mind. I love the way you touch my body. It sends it on a natural high. And breathe a little life inside me. Just take me away from this crazy world.
Cut.
Leave me in your side for a moment, yeah. Don't you wanna dance with me? Tell me, can you feel the heat? Oh, you know you wanna dance with me. Can you get my body going? Boy, just have your way with me. A little higher.
Guess what?
Hey,
Guess
LaBelle.
what? LaBelle, I
Love you
gotta be
too.
honest. This is a
Yeah.
perfect example where the producer's lying to you and just taking your money.
I hope not. We met them.
I hope so. Why is it not? Because it could have been done right. Well, maybe that girl need to get something together real quick. That definitely wasn't it. Fish Robert, would you give any money to that? Or would you give her some bus fare?
Forget y'all, man.
No, Fish Robert, would you give her any money? Would you give this girl any money? I guess not.
Greyhound ticket. She
Oh,
gone.
what? Oh,
Yeah.
what, Raleigh?
Go
Greyhound
home.
ticket.
I see you tomorrow.
Okay, let me pay. Let me pay no more.
Like, go make us some fire, Charlene, and stop playing. That's all.
That definitely wasn't it. That
Don't make us
definitely was
fight.
not it. Oh, we love this girl though. Ooh,
Who's that? Who that is? Who that is? Who that is?
I'm scared.
Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Me too. But everyone does her though.
Who do it, man?
Everyone always, all the girls always send this in.
But don't play it.
No, we love her though. So we're trying to get her on the show. So look, man, all the girls always send that. Oh, but this is a nice way of doing it though. Ooh, I think
What
that's
is
what it is. You ready? Come on.
Come on.
Ooh. What's
Come
up,
on, let's
Tamia? It's the Marty A. Johnson Show. What a Fisher Robert, along with LaBelle and Charlene. Sis, we've been tapping in all season long. We would love to have you on for the new season. In the meantime, we have a gentleman. He is doing his rendition of So Into You.
Ooh.
LaBelle, if we're not feeling Jock Ross here, what's going to happen to him?
He getting the cut. Simple and plain.
Fisher Robert, we don't hear it till when?
Now, let's go, Marty. Play that music.
Just one,
Let me start all over.
I think you truly something special. Just one, my dreams are really made up. Let's stay together, you and me, girl. There's no one like you around. No, no one like you around, baby. Oh,
Sound like this.
really like what you done to me. I can't really explain it.
Yeah.
I'm so into you. I really like what you've done to me, baby. I can't really explain, but I am so into you.
Yeah. Boy, take these drops.
I'm so into you, girl.
Yes.
Girl, I'm so into you.
That's how you really tap in. That's how you really tap in.
Tap in.
Ooh. That's
That was
nice.
great.
That's what we looking for. That's nice work.
Woo.
Ooh, maybe we want the old school and stuff like that. Fish Robert, what you think of that?
He made it his own, and he sounded good.
Definitely made it his own.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Ooh.
Then another track, matter of fact. That's what you can do.
Hold on, our special guest is here already, but we gotta do a tap in because this is a good segue because she worked with this artist, so we're gonna tap in with this one here.
Ooh, Lord.
Our special guest worked with this queen here, so we're gonna do a nice promo once the Fish Robert get into the promo. Then we're gonna let our special guest in. Ooh, special guest, I see you. So sit tight. We're gonna let you in a minute. We gotta tap in first. This is you work with this queen here. Ooh. Hello, Shaka Khan. This is the Marty A. Johnson Show. With Fisher Robert, along with LaBelle and Charlene. Queen, we would love to have you on this platform so we can definitely celebrate you and your iconic status. In the meantime, we have a segment called Tap In, where artists do their rendition of some of your favorite records. We have a young lady named Nicola Rollins. She's doing her rendition of Ain't Nobody.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Really big one. LaBelle, if we ain't feeling this queen here, what's definitely gonna happen to her?
Oh, she getting the cut.
Cut up.
You.
Cut up,
Fish
please.
Robert, we don't hear this till when.
Right now. Let's go.
Come on. Shaka Khan. Ooh. Tap in.
Okay.
Come on, girl.
Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. It happened so naturally, I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you, holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. Now I'm flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my heart with this. You gave me freedom. I knew I could not resist. I needed someone. Now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you.
No. Fish Robert, what's going on with her?
I don't know. She ain't have enough. She ain't have enough for the song. She could sing it, but she ain't sing it to the utmost.
She didn't have the power.
Yeah, I was looking for the power. I was looking for the amplitude. She needed some amplitude. She had the
Yeah.
frequency. She had the frequency, but she ain't had the amplitude.
LaBelle, the band was everything. Am I right? The band was everything.
Yeah, there was something, but this was unseasoned chicken. That's what
Yeah, bland as hell.
it's like.
Sorry, girl. Womp womp. In the meantime, Miss Khan, Auntie, Shaka, Miss Khan. We would love to have you here. So please come on in. Marty A. Johnson Show. Ooh, our special guest is here because she worked with Shaka Khan, Beyonce, ooh, Prince. She's one of the people in the background that makes all the electrifying on the stage and everything. Ooh, this should be really, really fun. Am I right?
It
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Engineers.
Looking forward to it.
You, me. So let's please let her in. I would love to let her in. So let me give her my nice introduction for Miss Smith, because I guess she's She's grown talk here. Let me see what she's talking about. Let's see. So, man, we're letting you in. So come on in. I get my introduction together. You know, if you really keep up with music, no, it's real important to know more, know what's going on. Look, oh, she's coming in. No, when you keep up with music, you really have to know what live bands and all that. That really is the key for a lot of artists. They have no for got two of them coming in. That's the manager and publicist. The team's coming in too. Oh, good. Here we. They said, let me make sure. No, but we want to make sure that we explain our platform to some people because some people might think. So look, like I said, she definitely is a musician. I heard that she plays a lot of instruments. She worked with a lot of who's in the business.
Yes.
Worked with Beyonce, Prince, a lot of writing credit for Prince, Shaka Khan. Now we can throw our name on the list. So she's definitely doing it big.
Yes.
When she comes in, Miss Smith, you gotta turn your camera on. We're trying to give you a nice introduction, but we can't see you. Hello. Ooh, how are you? Your background is everything.
Marty,
How are you?
how are you? I am great. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm a big fan.
Well, good. I'm Marty, and I'm gonna everyone introduce yourself first. Mr. Hoodie. My name is Marty, in case you don't know, but welcome to have you.
I'm a Fisher Riley boy. How you doing, Rhonda?
Great to meet you. Fantastic. I am Rhonda Smith. Happy to meet all of you. Thank you guys for having me. What a pleasure.
Nice. Antoine, you gonna say hi?
Oh, Boom Sound Lavelle. Nice to meet you, Rhonda.
Hey, Antoine, how are you?
Doing great.
He's Lavelle. I'm messing.
And I'm Charlene. Nice to meet you, sweetheart.
Hey, Charlene, how are you? Great to meet you.
So first off, I want to say, look, he might be my uncle because his last name is Johnson. So I don't know him. Look, I'm gonna call him Uncle right now because he's okay. Who's Mr. Johnson to you? Is he part of your team? What did he play a part on your train at? First off, is he your manager? Is he your publicist? What are he playing on your team? What's his position?
You know, he's a kind of a chameleon because he can switch up real easy. So, I mean, I'm sure he plays all positions well.
Okay.
But for me, definitely right now, he's definitely consulting, definitely on radio and all of you great. He's the expert.
Well, perfect. First off, we'll catch you off guard here. First off, are you familiar with our platform or we need to give you a quick rundown?
You guys can give me a quick rundown anyway, because I'd love to hear it again, and just in case someone else needs to hear it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So look, I can tell you, I can see you added me, I added you. We follow each other now. We're now friends. We are a top tier platform. We have a lot of who's in the business. Everyone from the 80s, 90s, and a lot of today's artists. So our show is pretty much just for everyone. We have real talk and conversation. We don't do interviews here. And I gotta tell you, I'm very nosy. So we're gonna ask the real questions here. So I think you're gonna be I think you're gonna be fine.
Do it. I think I'm gonna be okay too. Do it.
Perfect. So I think look, a lot of people tune in and watch us and all that. Hold on, our viewership good tonight. Look, I gotta make sure you check.
I'm gonna double check, but last time I checked, you are A-okay.
Okay, so look, we have a nice viewership, we have a nice following and all that. Because I want to get familiar with you and your history. I know you done stuff with Beyonce, Erykah Badu, T.I. Oh, I did my research, and so many others. So first off, for those who are not familiar with Rhonda Smith, I know you're a bassist, but a musician behind the scenes. I know you're from Canada. So yeah, I know you're in Canada. You're the baby child of 4. Hold on, am I wrong so far?
You are so right. You were so right,
Okay,
Mark.
so tell me about the life in Canada because I've been in Vancouver before, all the rains and all the mountains. So correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Montreal you was raised in, something like that? Break it down to me.
Yeah.
Introduce
Yeah.
yourself for people that's not familiar with Rhonda Smith, please. Before I start being nosy.
I am a bass player first and foremost, Marty. Bass is me. I am my bass. I love fretless. I was born in Canada, but I was born actually in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I moved when I was about 2, but I'll give you guys a little history on that place. Not a lot of people know that when they come to Halifax, they are blown away with the amount of Black community that is actually there, because it was another side for the Underground Railroad. So there is a huge numbers of African Americans who actually live in Halifax, who lived there for hundreds of years, actually. So I was born there, but I was raised in Montreal. I grew up in Montreal, a really cool French, English, bilingual place with a lot of great people, amazing food. And lucky for me, when I grew up, everybody loved music. They loved jazz. There was amazing jazz. There was amazing fusion. There was blues. There was R&B. There was everything. And people supported it. People supported the clubs, and they supported original music too, which was really great. It was great to grow up that way. So I grew up with a lot of potpourris of a lot of different styles at a very young age, which was really cool.
Nice. For those that's late here, we got musicians on behind the scenes. First, let me get this out the way first, before everyone wondering, what's your nationality? What you mixed with? Let's get that. I'm real talk here.
Black and white. I'm that old word called mulatto. They don't say that word anymore. I don't know what happened to that word. You know, I didn't mind it. So I guess I'm supposed to say I'm mixed now, but technically I'm straight up mulatto, man. Black and white.
Okay. So who's the black side? Who's the white side?
My mother is Black. My father was white.
Okay, nice. Look, they get a beautiful creation there. So look, look. My people want to know about the good stuff, the nitty gritty. So you left Canada. So tell me, how do you really get your big start when you met? Was it when you met Prince and Sheila E? Was that when really took you off, took you next level? Let's jump into that, because I need the nitty gritty.
Straight up, Marty, because Canada was cool and everything, but you can only go. Felt like I could only go so far there, especially when I grew up in Montreal, which is really they are into protecting the French culture. I understand they're in the minority, so the government, a lot of the rules are and a lot of the programs are definitely for people who speak French, for more French Canadians, and not so much for people of color. So I just felt like I could only go so far then. I always knew that I wanted to come to the US and play because of the market, because I'm a huge fan of the market and it's so amazing. So I played with a lot of artists, did the best that I could, I felt, in Canada, but really the difference was my meeting with Sheila E. at that time, which is actually 1996, when she was scouting and actually going to put another band together for Prince. And this was after the Diamonds and Pearls band, which was, absolutely amazing, with, Michael Bland and Sonny T and all of those guys. Some people would say one of his, best bands since the Revolution, depending on what you're into. So that's really how it came about. At a NAMM show, we actually met her, because at that time there were less female musicians playing. We were really a really small community, and everybody kind of knew everybody. There's a lot more females now, which is fantastic. With the internet, and people can see females have examples of women playing, what they can do, and what, just not to say no to anything, that it's a definite possibility. So that was the start of it. Meeting Sheila threw me into the crust of Prince. Probably about 3 months later, I got a call out of the blue when I lived.
Hey, Rhonda, what about tell us about the Juno Award.
Oh, that was an amazing award. And that was 2 years before I left Canada. And that was for the best contemporary jazz album.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
That's an absolutely amazing group that I played with, called the Merlin Factor in Montreal, which still exists, with a great singer, Kim Richardson, who was amazing, who won a couple of Junos herself for Another Sister of Color from Toronto, who won some Junos early for some R&B stuff that she did. So great players, and that was a really great opportunity. But to me at that time, there was more of an opportunity for jazz, I think, for us to do that, or fusion, rather than R&B or other popular music that's really much more popular in the US now, than it was then. There wasn't really a market for it, but when you were trying to write it then, they would have a tendency to tell you that it's too black. That would always be the phrase back then. It's too black.
Yeah. So what about Claude Dubois and what is his name? Daniel Lavoie?
Well, back, yeah. I mean, these are like top of the food chain for that culture, superstars in their Quebecois French speaking language. They sing in French, they do everything in French. Their audience is in French. So a lot of those guys will have big audiences there because Quebec is the only French speaking province in Canada and actually in North America. And then they've got also the France, the French side of it too. So that's a kind of connection that those artists have, but they were never, again, able to go to the US market because it doesn't really exist for them. And nor does it exist to go outside of Canada. So they're great artists, but there are little like niche packages of territories that they can do. It's quite different from the way that music, because of the language barrier.
Yeah.
But I know
But it was a great
Canada,
experience growing up and learning how to play and going on tour with these guys. It was great. It was absolutely amazing. And that's how I really started and knew that that's what I wanted to continue to do,
when I was in Canada, I realized I've been there
Cold.
twice. I've been here twice. What I realized, and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it, they support music, but they support their own.
Definitely.
Yeah, am I right about that? They pretty much they support their own. They don't want a new sound. If you're not Canadian, they're very much real sticklers to, and don't be a black girl coming in there either.
See what I'm saying? I don't know if that's, well, things have changed now because there seems to be a little bit more of a Canadian takeover, i.e. Drake and Justin Bieber. A lot of people from Toronto anyway are getting a lot more play. But definitely back then, Quebec was definitely tough because of that. You've got a country that the government will give subsidies and give money to artists in Canada to do that stuff. But a lot of the times, especially in Quebec, it was French-speaking people that were getting it. It wasn't English-speaking or people of color. That again, because they were trying to save their culture, which they're still doing. Which I don't have an issue with that. I think that they need to help, themselves as much as they can preserve that culture. But part of that is the brothers and sisters who kind of get kicked to the wayside. You don't have a place to go, which is exactly what you're talking about. People are just supporting their own stuff. So we didn't really have, and kind of still don't, a place there to be able to have some support. And Canada too is a lot of immigration and a lot of culture. So you've got a large Jamaican community, you've got a large Indian community, you've got all kinds of Black individuals, Haitians, everything, which is a great thing too. But it didn't help much at the time for R&B or let's say Black American music. Wasn't really supported as much as it should have been.
Yeah.
Which was a drag.
I understand. Well, let's fast forward a little bit. Like I said, Canada's a nice place. I love to visit.
I love it too. It's cold right now, but
yeah, I would love to visit. I don't understand. I don't understand y'all laws, but I'm gonna leave it at that. So the big time, coming in a whole new country. You're coming in. You have your own look. Coming in, and I hate to say it, back. I'm not trying to date you or nothing. Back in your era, you're considered light skinned.
Yes.
I did my research on you. My Aunt Cookie, shout out to Aunt Cookie. She told me that back then it was pretty much you came in as the it girl.
Well, I think I just came in on the cusp because if you want to talk about Canada, you're talking about.
I'm talking about when you came to the U.S. I just because there was a lot of other females trying to get it. Let me break it down. When you came in, there was a lot of other bass coming in, and I think you had to prove yourself even harder because it was like, why is she getting this big? Why is she being seen more, and everyone else has been doing the chitlin circuit coming in? But it seems like you think like you got like a
Yes,
jumpstart.
she thinks she's cute, and absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so
She's getting
I know-
over it. Yeah, you're not doing the work, absolutely.
you ain't doing no work. So my question is, okay, Uncle Cookie, you're welcome. I'm gonna ask the question. Was you sleeping with Prince back then?
Well, I was gonna say, or doing the work, but not the right
Yeah,
work.
So,
Or doing the
so,
right work.
so a little, as they would say, so when you and Prince, was there any relationships going on, sex, all that stuff?
You know-
Because that's a whole different time. This Marty
Yeah,
Jackson show.
You know what, Prince, the first day I met Prince, I met his wife not an hour later. So he was most definitely married at the time to Maite when I met him in 1996. And they were just getting ready to have the baby
He
that
lost the baby.
they didn't have in
Right.
the end. But no, he was totally married. No, it was no type of situation like that. I did the work, definitely. I was a female, but I did the work. And they put me through the ringers. They sent me out there for 3 days when I first met him. And it was a little intimidating at first because he still had slave written on his face at that time. He was immaculately dressed, smelled great, looked fantastic as usual, and was all about his business, but was really cool. Showed me around Minneapolis. Had his white limo meet me outside of the airport when I first came. He wasn't in it, but it was really, really cool. Great impression. Played with him, jammed with him for about 2 days. Every style of music under the earth. And again, me thinking one of the things that I did to make myself different, because no matter what I take in life, I've always kind of had that thing of, how do you make yourself invaluable? How do you kind of make yourself stand out from everybody? So at that time, I brought a fretless bass with me because he was using a lot of fretless samples, keyboard samples at that time that I really didn't dig. It's not the same thing when you play the instrument. So I wanted to bring some things that were different for me. That worked for me because when I left after the 3 days, he did not tell me that I had the gig. But he did ask me during the time that we were there to play on 2 songs on the Emancipation record that was about 90% done at that time when I was there. One of them was Dreaming About You, which is a great tune that he let me do a fretless solo on because I brought a fretless bass. And then he also had me play on a remake of Bonnie Raitt's I Can't Make You Love Me, which is also a fret. So for me, he dug that fretless side of the instrument that I brought, and we played that a lot. And as it turned out, so I left and I thought, well, whatever. This is a great trip. If I don't get the gig, well, hey, at least I got some bragging rights. I got to play on his new record. But nonetheless, he did call me back probably about 2 months later. I got a call out of the blue just saying, can you come? So that's kind of how it started. But no, he was married at the time.
Okay.
Long now.
Being in a band, being part of a band, people don't realize how important behind the scenes is as important as being up front. Explain the importance of just being behind the scenes, how one little chord can mess up a whole show. Because sometimes as artists, some artists or people just being a spectator like me, going to a show, they don't realize how important someone in the bass, someone that's a background singer. Explain how important that position is in a show, like a Prince show, like a Shaka show, a Patty show that gives you a full show with no tracks.
Exactly, real music. Background is number one. And first of all, may I say, Marty, I think that your background tonight is just fantastic.
Everybody's.
So, background is, and everybody's background is yours too. Prince was the dude about control, but in a good way, in the sense that he knew every note of his music, everything, every breath, every break. And if you didn't play it right, he was on that ass in a minute because he knew everything. And that's the way he wanted to control his thing. He used to say if there were 6 people in the group, he would say there were 7, and the 7th member was silence or nothing, because that to him was part of the essence of true funk or true music, was not filling up all the spaces and just farting all over the place. And that's where my phrase is one of the most important things I learned from him is respect the music. So for us with him, or any artist that I play with, but starting with him and even before, it's about learning those bass parts as we all learn our parts verbatim, exactly as it is, as he has. Then we go into rehearsal and we reproduce what's there until the point when he says that at that point you can embellish something, or we're going to change this, or you can play more, you can play less, or whatever, you go from that direction. But that's basically how it is with him, and it should be with everybody else. Background, foundation is the gist of everything, especially when it comes to bass and drums and life. Without a strong foundation of anything, what you have built is going to crumble unless you build it that has some structure. And meaning by structure, the bass for me especially, I need to know the place, regardless of what the artist is, whether it's a fusion artist, a jazz, or whatever, or if it's a pop group that you're playing the same thing every night. It doesn't matter. That's the job, is to support the artist. It's not about a ego trip or anything else like that, especially in popular music, where repetition, or may I say joy in repetition, is a big thing. You know, some fans don't want to hear stuff different. You know, fans don't want to hear.
That's right.
Don't want
how
to
the
hear
record sounds.
somebody's interpretation of his songs, because he was one of the best songwriters in the world, a classic songwriter with an amazing catalog. They want to hear the Purple Rain solo, his guitar solo, the same way every night, and that's how he wrote that specific one. You know,
how is you? My one of my number one question I always like to know is, in your pocketbook, how's the money situation like being in the band and all that? Is it more because of touring, or how do a bass person make all their money? I know how much dancers make. Is there a lot of money? Because that was back then in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, people were still buying records, people were still going out to shows, stuff like that. Is the money situation being in the back versus being the star artist?
yeah, I mean, obviously the star artist is different. There's no question. Anybody in the back is salaried. Can you still make money in this business? Can you still make a lot of money? Absolutely. That depends on the individual. Again, that depends on your negotiation power, or if it's your manager, whoever's running it for you.
Yeah.
And then it really comes down to what is your individual brand value, you know, individually.
What you bring to the table.
Yeah, everybody's got a different value. And I will tell you that you could probably get a touring group, and I will bet you that people who are on their business, they might not all be making the same salary, but everybody does that, because you shouldn't be discussing it anyway.
That's true.
It's really, yeah, but they do if they know, but it depends on the person. Me, I don't discuss my salary. I never have. I am a great negotiator, so I have no issues with what I do. And I'm one that can definitely say that absolutely you can make all kinds of money. And there are great backup artists who have great reputations for doing this, who are very sought after, because they're valuable, because the artists know that they're going to do their job. They show up on time. They do the simple things, that are simple to do, that don't cost any money, and can put you at the top of the list. And that can be as simple as being on time, being nice to people.
Yes.
Those two things right there are so simple. And number 3 is, regardless of what job you accept, whether you're a DJ or a bass player or whatever, when you accept the job, you commit to it 120%. So when I go in and do my job, you know that you don't have to worry about me. I got it. The bass is covered. You don't have to worry about me not knowing the part or anything like that. That's valuable. Same thing with you guys. You get a reputation the same way for knowing your stuff. And when they know that you come in, you're 100%, 120%. That takes the pressure off the boss. I mean, there's an intrinsic value in that. Absolutely. And who wants to babysit somebody, right? I do.
Don't make me come on that screen and hug you, because you be telling like where we be telling every week. Don't make me come through that screen now. Don't make me come to that screen, because you've been saying what we've been saying to everyone when they come on like our show and stuff like that. But here's what I really want to know, because a lot of people don't know. I know you got 3 platinum plaques that I know, a Juno Award, which is pretty much equivalent of a Grammy. That's a Canadian Grammy, basically. So they give you all the accolades. Sometimes, like I said, they give you all the accolades, but then your pocketbook's not cute. You know, you're still at home and stuff like that. As a female, there's one female here, Charlene. I'm use Charlene for example. Not telling all Charlene's business. Well, I am. No, I'm gonna get to the guys in a minute. No, when you get like a lot of females, it's a lot to come with females. Expensive hair, makeup, wardrobe. Sometimes you guys cost just by being in the background.
It's true. It's true.
It's so much that comes with y'all, but at the same time, can you deliver? Then people will put up, they'll go through all that. What advice do you give, like, far as females? Matter of fact, let me rephrase it. You work with a lot of females. Who are some of the difficult ones? And I can tell you some of the rumors I heard. I always got rumors. Because I want to get to the good stuff.
But here's a funny story. That's a story of my life, okay? I have made the majority of my time working in long periods of time for men. I don't really work for that many female artists. If I do, it's for a short thing, and I have, but the majority of the artists that I work for are all male. Who have hired.
We're friends now. We're friends. I heard about our auntie, Miss Shaka. I'm gonna say alleged. Okay, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Tell me.
I love Shaka.
Okay, since we're friends now, your NDA is already expired, so we're friends now. I'm gonna tell you what I heard when you worked with her. So is it really true?
What did you hear?
First, I heard about first she has drink too much, she cuss you out. She's late. She's late for her shows all the time. Come on now, we're friends now. Hold on.
Well, now we did a triple tour together, right, for quite some time. With Larry Graham Central Station was opening, and then Shaka Khan, and then Prince. Okay, get a drink for that. Now, she was never late. I don't remember her being late. She was a gas. Total fun, definitely. Yeah, we'll cuss you out in a minute, but I'll cuss somebody out in a minute too. So we got that. If they deserve it,
You're on top of people then. We like you then. We like you.
But man, she was on her stuff. But I will say,
Erykah Badu. Okay, what about Erykah Badu?
Well, see, now I worked with Erykah Badu less. She came around a lot because Prince was a huge fan of Erykah, and we played in Erykah's club, her after parties in Houston. Did quite a few things that Erykah sat in with us many times, even done versions of Didn't You Know for her. So major. So I don't have anything crazy to say about Erykah. I'm a huge fan of Erykah, and she definitely was not. If anyone was drinking, it was us with Shaka, So
okay, in 30 years, you don't have no good.
In
33 years, you've been in this business. You can't give me no good stuff. This is still Marty Johnson show with LaBelle, Charlene, and Bishop Boy.
Yeah,
come on now, girl. We friends now.
I don't have anything on Shaka really.
Okay, give me a name that we know then. What about Beyonce, who they allegedly said she can't read, allegedly?
Oh, well, see, now there you go again. I got nothing but good things to say about Beyonce.
Seriously.
That chick is amazing. She showed up at rehearsals. We did a lot of stuff with her after her Austin Powers movie, to do a lot of that promo for Work It Out and a lot of that stuff. Now I'm talking about back when 106 and Park was around and that kind of stuff. So that's when we were doing the promo with her. She was absolutely amazing, dude. And then she did the double concert with us with Prince for the Grammys, with the two of them together. And somebody said to me before, she's not going to show up for the rehearsal. She's not going to. She did all the work. She did all the work and was really, really gracious. So I'm sorry. I gotta.
LaBelle, we can tell she's done a lot of media work because she is not giving us no exclusive good stuff that we like to hear. Yeah,
ask me about it. I can tell you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ask me about Uncle Jams. I can tell you some stuff.
About who?
Uncle Jams.
I need some names. Give me some names and stories. I need names so that we know. How's T.I.? Did Leslie have some of his side chicks there? That Tiny was there trying to fight and all that?
Oh my God.
They didn't steal the good stuff.
Oh my
We want to
God.
know.
Oh, he was the perfect gentleman. Again, we had all
Don't make
girls
me come through. Then I'm talking about your stuff.
boring story.
I heard you like older women. Did he try to get like a side stuff with you, with Cougar and all that? We're friends.
I wish. No.
Okay. But she gets the legit to the show. We're gonna ask the real questions. That Canada's cute. That's a cute story. For Charlie, you want to know about the good stuff, right? We want to get to the good stuff.
Yes,
We're gonna talk about your new
nitty
music.
gritty.
Official Rob Boy, we got at least let you know how we get down here, right?
Right, I
That's
see.
right. That's right.
Okay. Okay. So no sexual relation with Prince. You claim Auntie Shaka Khan, even though we saw her at Versus, Liddy. Okay. Who are some of your girls? Okay, you say you hang with some of the mostly all the guys. That can be good and not good. That can be good and not good. Because sometimes, like Charlene, it's cute to be the only girl on the team with all the guys.
Yeah. No, sometimes it's cool. You know why? Because you get your own dressing room. You know, you get a lot of extra perks. So
That
that's
part right there.
deal,
That part
right?
right there.
that's worth the whole deal right there.
Yeah.
Own dressing room, you know, they take care of you, you know, they
Yes.
watch out for the girl. That's kind of a cool thing. I actually love it.
Yes, I do too.
He has no idea the perks.
Rhonda's all type of people, but I can tell she ain't gonna give it. Okay, so let me. Okay, we're gonna play a game with you in a second. First, I want to talk about why now. I know you did an album back in the day. Why you want to be up in the front now? Why now? Why you want to be in the front now? You can make more money behind the scenes. I don't want to see you up front because you was a rock star in the back.
But you ain't
I
seen
know
me.
that.
Come on now. You know, I've been up front actually before and I enjoy it. You know what it is, Marty, whenever I take a break from touring, I take time and I write because I've been writing since I was 15, 16 years old. I love writing tunes. I love R&B. I love the bass. And first of all, I wanted to hear more fretless bass in contemporary music because it's always in just jazz or fusion. So I wanted to hear that instrument in like something on the radio that was more contemporary. And I felt like I had some things to say. I had some tunes that needed to come out of me. I have some more, and this was the first one. And I wanted to do a broken love song with that bass because it's a really emotional instrument. There's no frets on it. There's no boundaries. The vibrato is about you. And so I felt it was a really good combination and a good time. And I know it's kind of ballsy to come out with a slow song, but I said, what the heck, you know?
I'm gonna play it. Uncle Johnson. I don't know if I've got his first name. So look, because when I did your promo, I played some of the records of artists you work with because I didn't want to hear it till showtime.
Sweet.
And I'm glad you're here. Fish Rob Boy, tell her how tapping works, that she can defend her record while she's here. Because I don't give. Tell how it goes, please.
Tap in is an addition we do with music reviews. We play your music and we judge it. We either cut you or we invite you. So we're gonna do the same with your music.
You guys are harsh. Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me this before. I see that.
So look, like I said, the joints call. See, this is what I like because we have a lot of people on our show. Let me. You seem like you're very musically eclectic. Okay, name people from this. Okay, everyone name 2 people from this season that she might know that been on the show. Tell Rhonda 2 guests that been on the show this season.
Foursome D's, Anthony Hamilton.
Those are 2. You know them. They've been on the show. First of all, give 2.
Lisa.
Sure.
That's WV.
I love SWV. Come on.
Okay, Charlene, give her 2.
Ruben Studdard and Silk.
Cool.
Okay, so we have people like that, all eclectic on our show, from Coolio to Sean Garrett, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, it's all about you. So we have this joint called Won't Come Back.
It's called Won't Come Back. And I will say this, if I can preface this before, people need to.
That's why you're here. You go right ahead.
to check out the video. I did this cool ass video with it. And there's also a lyric video, but you gotta check out the video. We got a lot, over 46,000 views in like 3 weeks. It's like
Wow.
right popping with the visuals, because it shows people who don't know what I do and don't know what a bass is, that that's a bass. So sometimes if people are gonna see it now, hear it now without the visual, when they can go back to my YouTube channel or on my social media, which is Rhonda Smith Bass on IG or Rhonda Smith Bass on Facebook, they can check out the video so they can see that I'm actually playing, and that's actually a girl playing, and that she's actually playing a fretless bass if they don't know, and what it actually sounds like. Because for some people who just hear it without the visual, they might not get the full experience.
Okay, got it. Well, we're glad you're here to give the dissertation, which we definitely do appreciate it.
And Marty,
So-
I will say this last thing too, that the best way to listen to this bad boy, because I'm a bass player, is with headphones, because you're gonna miss. There's such bootylicious subsonic bass frequency there that might get lost on a little speakers on someone's computer. So just telling them, if they want the full experience, strap them bad boys on. You know?
Yeah, right now my stuff is top tier working, so okay,
Oh, I-
she gave it. Let's make sure. So again, first off, we're gonna say this. I'm not a good liar. I like your energy. Your energy is good. I like your vibe, stuff like that. I don't know about the music yet.
See?
I'm finding out now. But man, what's the name of the joint again?
The joint is called Won't Come Back, Rhonda Smith's new single.
It's new.
All right.
You know, here to
Let's
stay now.
go. Let's check it out.
Come on, girl. How are you feeling it?
We used to take a long walk to talk about how we can rule the world. But somehow I knew it wouldn't last. You used to write me steaming letters, my self-proclaimed protector. Shut down by secrets in your past. Why couldn't you just be with me, dream with me? Be the one I need you to be, 'cause we had a love that won't come back.
There you about to cut her.
Said you never lied.
Don't be scared.
You cried for me.
Auntie Charlene's rocking to it.
I really could see how we
You don't want to cut. Come on.
had a love that won't come back.
Fish
So you better
boy.
play that.
I used to think we were so much better, feeling like a glove, good together. Trusting turned out to be a foe.
I'm gonna cut it.
Your mama thought I was a
Hey.
leper. Yeah, I could have played it better, but she knew about your shady past. Why couldn't you just be with me, dream with me, be the one I
Fish Boy, we rocking with it.
because we had a love that won't come back. You said you never lied to me, you cried for me, so much. I really couldn't say how we had a love that won't come back. I nearly lost my mind 1,000 times over you. You're not the one I knew. You said you represent to front for you. Wish I knew, wish I knew. Before I spent time loving you. Yeah, Couldn't you just be with me, dream with me, be the one I need you to be, 'cause we had a love that won't come back. Said you never lied to me, you cried for me, so bad I
Yes.
That's grown folks. That's grown folks.
Girl, you better play that.
Right.
Charlene won't
Yes.
come back.
Yes.
Rhonda Snippet was our special guest. Let's start with you. What'd you think of it? Would you over here rocking out to her?
Yeah, yes, I loved it. And I played clarinet. So just for you to throw that in there, it did something to me. I felt it. It was like you were singing with your instrument, and I loved that.
Thank you,
I
sister.
loved it.
Love it. Thank you. That's great.
Yes, that was really nice. And I love the hook. Your chorus was everything.
Thank you. Thank you, sister. You're auntie right now. You sister.
Loved it. Yes, I loved it.
Okay. We go to Lavelle, then me and Fitzroy will go live. Lavelle, was you about to cut her or will you just clean up your choker?
No, it was taking me a minute to get warmed up to it. Because I was in love with one part of the composition more than the other. I was in love with the instrumentation, like the way the bass came in. That's kind of what just put everything on pause. Like I took it for a different approach. I kind of like start to listen in a different way. But I wasn't moved in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too moved until that break happened, and after that, it just kind of sucked me in like to a different type of train of thought.
You was able to see the artwork in it.
Yeah, I kind of just opened my lenses up a little bit.
You got to see the beauty of the music.
That's so cool. That's
So
great.
what'd you think of it? I'm gonna give her my real nitty gritty.
Well, yeah, just like Lavelle said, he was talking about, what I can explain. You can see the artistry of this music. You can see the instrumentals. You can see the vocals. You can see a vision, and you can also feel a certain way.
Yeah.
She got the frequency and she got the amplitude, and it was real meek, but it was powerful. So I like that song. That's grown folks.
Yes, nothing but grown folks right there.
Grown folks. Grown folks don't understand that. That's a communication. That's like communication.
Ron, can I be honest and tell you something?
I think you're going to be. Do I need
I surely am.
Yeah.
Here's what I want, and we need to make this happen. Uncle Johnson, we need to make this happen. I need to see this live on a tour date.
Yeah.
I know you're on the road.
Oh,
Yeah.
COVID needs to F off for a little while, a little bit more.
I can tell prior to COVID, you one of them girls that's on the road, 10 months out the year?
It can be. Try to be a little bit less, but for my stuff, yeah, I'll do more. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can, like I said, it lost me at the hook on the bridge, but that bass is everything. Everything.
Yes.
Thank you, Marty. I thought you were going to fry me, Marty. I really did.
Oh, I'm not.
I getting your shovel and it was going to be.
No, I can see that. I can think, we're all grown here. See, this is good grown lovemaking too. That passionate stuff playing this.
Yeah.
Grown.
Yeah.
Playing this. Awful. Look, play all the way through. This is seriously.
Yes.
This good lovemaking, shower, and
Loved it.
everything.
Loved it.
Yeah.
No, we're grown. This is grown talk.
Love it.
I don't want no more babies, but this is good lovemaking.
Yeah, this is it.
Now you got to check out the video. Then it takes.
I was watching the video. Who else do you want to tour with? Because you toured with the who's. Who did you see yourself working with now in either going back on the road with or someone like a Bruno Mars you see yourself with? Who do you see yourself working with or going back on the road with?
Well, I'd love to go back on the road myself, actually with my own stuff. I will be going out with Jeff Beck overseas in England. We're going to go in May of 2022 and do some dates and probably some summer sheds. But I'm down for any of these artists. I mean, it's cool. As I hate to say it, but as long as they pay, some of these young cats don't want to pay, so maybe they're not used to the old school way, maybe the way that I'm used to doing it. So I love working with everybody if the situation is right, but I love a lot of these young artists are killing it. Bruno Mars and those guys are killing it, man. Love
Yeah.
it. But I love 80s music anyway. I love 80s, 90s music. I love that style of R&B. I miss it. And it's not taking away anything that's today. I think what they're doing in hip hop is amazing too. And this is kind of where we went with the arrangement of this tune, you know, because everything is so sparse these days in contemporary music. It's there's not much to it. And a lot of the hip hop that's doing there's no harmony, there's no instruments. A lot of times there's no real instruments on that. You're not going to see these guys with bands, you know, like they're not hiring people like myself because the music is not that kind of music anymore. So we tried to do almost like mimic a little bit. I wanted to mimic what the contemporariness is of everything, which is, like you said, very meek, very bare. There's not a lot to it. But what it makes you do is, if the message, I think, is right and what you're trying to say, it makes people concentrate a little bit more on what you're saying, what you're singing, or my fretless, so that you guys can listen to that without being distracted by too many other things that might pull your attention away from like
Right. Real tune.
yeah. So we did that on purpose to have a really tiny arrangement, almost again like mimicking what's up in hip hop right now. That's the way it's being presented, you know.
Before I even tell you bye, do you feel like, as I think it's good for an established artist, because you are an artist, do you feel where you're at is good right now? Because when you get a particular age, I'm gonna say good and grown, mature, just established.
For sure.
Your audience, they're not gonna want it. No disrespect to the elders, they don't know how to download. They don't know how to stream.
Totally.
They still looking for a record store. That don't exist no more. You get what I'm saying? So how can you be artistly creative when you get to a certain status in your career where some people are just used to the old way?
Yeah.
How can you really make your money?
I think it's different. It's different for everybody, Marty. I don't think there's one path, and everybody's story is different. This goes back to a story that I always have had for, you know, people in our industry who might be jealous or something, hypothetical situation of somebody else doing something or getting a break at a particular time when somebody else doesn't. It goes back to the story for me. I don't play that with people, and I don't do that because I totally believe that everybody has their own time. You don't know when that time is going to be for you, but all you can control is that, are you going to be ready for it or not? That's really all that you can do, because I don't want to be one of those people who, when it is my time, you know, I F it up or something, or I wasn't ready for it, or, you know, that's my story for the rest of my life, how I had the chance and I screwed it up or something. So, you know, I saw that movie, I think it was called I, Tina. I was very taken by that, to watch her even back then when they were dogging her out. And I think that when she really got, when she was really on top of her game in terms of making the most amount of money, technically, she was considered too old for the business. You know, she was close to 50, I think, when Tina was in her mid 40s, late 40s, when she was out there doing rock stuff in you know, 5-inch heels, kicking it out and having all those hits that she had. And when the record companies were telling her at the same time, you know, you're too old, and using the N word, you know, behind her back then, say, we don't want to sign a whole N, you know. This is so I just don't say no to anything. Life's too short.
It really is.
I do what happened. Yeah, you know, it gets me through life because I do what I like to do, and I still play bass. And luckily enough, still people want me to play bass for them, still like to hear me play bass. And like a fine wine, music just gets better with age when it comes to performance. So as long as I don't have a face for radio, I think I'm going to be fine. But everybody, you know, everybody's got a different
niche. Before we tell you bye, Lavelle, which one to ask her first? We can get to Lavelle.
You kind of asked, well, you hinted on it at first a little bit, Marty, but the digital age, like, wow, like there's a huge difference between, you know, live instrumentation and live performance and just, you know, natural elements versus something being just as successful, but just from a keyboard. Some, nowadays, like what would you say is the pros and cons of this era? It being so easy, and also, not to only have a hit, but just to put something together that someone else would call magical, and it didn't even take any live instrumentation at all.
Well, I think there's a slight loss. Depending again on what you want to do. We're in this old school of, looking at performers like Prince as, the last of the Mohicans. What kind of entertainer are people going to be? If they just want to be songwriters or throw stuff out quickly, people are doing that and they're getting some quality. But on the other hand, it's almost like the American Idol, X Factor kind of era that we're in. When I started, we earned that. I played in so many clubs. I've done so many things for so many years. I earned that experience. I know what it is to play on a stage. You know what it is to garner an audience because you do that. It's not like a quick overnight thing. So I think for some of that, you're missing a little bit of the experience. And I think also when things can be so quick in a digital age and accepted that way, I think that sometimes there's a tendency for the masses as they get older and the more younger people come in to just go, oh, that's the way it is. And kind of, I hate to say it, but kind of are willing to take less, for the arts too, and take that as acceptable when there can really be so much more stuff happening. And radio has a tendency so quick sometimes, I think, or maybe it's not radio, but maybe it's A&R guys, who knows, but people want to do the cookie cutter thing all the time. Everybody wants the quick way, to make money. We can get a hit this way. Let's do a sound alike like this. So I think that can be not so beneficial, not being as creative or like being a little less musical. I think that has not some great benefits, being a musician, doing all of that is a wonderful thing. Music is math. It's saved a lot of lives. And I'm not saying that an MPC programmer is not a musician, but there is a little bit of a difference. There's a little bit of a difference. So that's the only thing I'm wary of, that the masses don't get used to accepting less. And then it just continues to be less and less and less and less all the way around, if that answered the question.
It did.
Yes, thank you.
Miss Rhonda Smith is here. What you want to tell her?
Rhonda, I just want to thank you for your essence in the music game. You work with some of the greatest artists and legendary performers. I can't wait till you come back to the scene and get back on it. And one day we can maybe catch a live show so we can experience that bass that you do so well. Absolutely. And I'm a fan, and I followed you. I'm gonna keep up with you. I'm in your corner. The Marty Johnson Show is in your corner.
Thank you.
Boy, Lavelle, and
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's go, Rhonda. Let's go.
So you've been taking notes over there. What you gonna talk to her? Right, tell her bye.
Let's see here. Okay, we talked about earlier about making mistakes and things like that. Has it ever been a situation to where you've made a mistake and whom you were working for got on you about the mistakes that you made?
Yeah, I got a great story for that. And that would be none other than Prince, who took the rule book from James Brown. So he used to fine us and on stage. And if you made a mistake, so this was a man who was born in a world that wasn't perfect, but expected perfection all the time in performance, which is almost, it's impossible. It's impossible. So he used to do these. For every finger he showed up, it was 100. It was a C-note. And you would have to write him a check after the show. His bodyguard would come into the dressing room and they would tell you the amount because you wouldn't know. And you would have to write him a check and the check would go for his love for one another. It would be for that foundation. It wouldn't be to him. Okay, it would be for charity, but you would have to write a check, usually in the thousands. And I remember one John Blackwell, rest his soul, he had a clap or something in the wrong song, and Prince was doing some spins on the stage. So he spinned around one time and he did to him, and he spun around again. I think he did it 4 times. So he had to write him a check for at least $15,000 or $2,000 that night after the show.
Wow.
So he was like that. He didn't do it a lot, but if you screwed up or anything, sometimes for bass in my early days, if I didn't play on the one or something was going on, he would come and ask they would come and ask for money. So yes,
Wow.
I had it, not often, but great stories for it. Yes, and I have paid into the foundation for Love for One Another.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, here's one question. You have to give us a name. Who pays the most? Beyonce, T.I., Prince? Who's the most cheapest?
Well, I know Prince paid me the most. Absolutely, he paid the most.
Okay, who is cheap? Auntie Shaka? We're
Um,
friends,
you know,
Rhonda.
Here's the thing. Shaka never offered me a salary, but I will say that I didn't work for Beyonce because I think it was a little under my comfortability. So, and that was quite a number of years ago when she was first.
Underpaid? 'Cause even though she's getting top billing, to my as far as money wise.
Well, for me, what I need wouldn't have been met. Let's just say that.
So basically, Lavelle, basically what she's saying, Beyonce wanted you to just do it just to say you're doing it for Beyonce. Just basically use it for her name. That's basically what she's saying. But our new friend's not saying that. Hold on, Ron Smith. Does that sound right?
I love Bae. She's super cool. I mean,
that's why
it happens.
Beyonce wanted you to do it because just say you
like
work,
I think in
work
the
for her.
business, you can ask anybody anything. It's just how you ask, right? So they can ask me, so it's just how they ask. They can ask me if I want to play with them or make me a nice offer or whatever, and I can say it's cool or it's not, or I'm going to stay with Prince or whatever. So Prince was very generous. Prince was very.
What about Erica?
I never got a salary from Erica, so
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
But
tell
Prince
you.
was generous. Beyonce just wanted you to just use her name, basically. That's what I got from the situation. Beyonce was allegedly cheap.
Man, I love her material.
Me too. I love her
Me
too.
with anybody like you guys. If it doesn't meet the threshold, it's
right.
a lot to go out on the road and live with people who do that whole thing. So if it's not right for me, especially as a female, and especially if I go with a ton of other females, it's got to be right because I don't get my. So
we're gonna run the female. So you got Donga. You got the new record out. What's next to follow up with that? What can we anticipate from you?
Well, definitely I am doing at the beginning of the year, I am doing an all-female rock and roll fantasy camp in Hollywood, California. So that's going to be really interesting.
What is this?
It's an all-female rock and roll fantasy camp that's happening the last week in January in Hollywood, California.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be very, very interesting. We've got some really interesting guitar players. Some little girls are going to get their wishes and their dreams to play and be in bands and live their little dream and play with some people that really look up to, look forward to it.
So is California home for you now? Is that home?
Yes, I've been in California for quite some time. Absolutely.
So you're in Hollywood, right outside of LA.
I'm in the Valley, actually. I'm in Sherman Oaks, which is kind of like the Valley. I'm a Valley girl. Remember when you said Valley girl?
Basically, you're 35 minutes from LA. So when we come there, we got to at least see you live and in person.
Absolutely better.
That'd be great.
And don't be giving me on camera talk either. No, you are delightful. What's your social media and all that? Because you actually, hold on. Is that you that actually did the follow, or that was your peoples that actually followed me? Was that actually you, or that was someone else?
That was me. Come on, I'm hands-on. That was me. That was me. So I'm going to give you my social media and actually my website is rhondasmith.com. My Instagram is Rhonda Smith Bass. My Twitter is Rhonda Smith Bass. My TikTok is Rhonda Smith Bass, and I'm just going to spell that RHONDASMITHBASS. And my Facebook is Rhonda Smith Official, And I also have another Facebook that's just Rhonda Smith.
All
This
right.
girl said she on TikTok. She said she's
Right.
keeping up.
Yeah.
She's keeping up. She said, I ain't not gonna be no auntie. She said, I'm sticking up with the new.
Say hello.
Right. That part.
You got that. That's
See,
right.
look good. Cause you're grown, but you have that very youthful spirit. You can get down with us, and you're not really frumpy like some of the aunties that come on here, and I have to tell them. I'm like, okay, auntie.
That's what music does to you. Come on. No, I'm a road dog. And a guitar player. Come on.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do.
So look, you've been wonderful. Whenever you want to come back here with us, you are more than welcome. Tell my
Thank
wife.
you. You guys were great, and you didn't roast me too hard. Thank you so much.
Not yet. But
Not
you made it through with us. We're not too bad here.
Sweet. Well, let me know when you guys are in LA. I might have to cook for you. Now watch it. Watch it.
Okay. I don't eat pork, but I'm coming.
I don't eat pork either, so we're good.
Good. We're good there. Good. We'll be in there. Hold on. We're gonna be in LA next year. Ooh, so
Yep.
we're definitely coming. Beginning of the year.
Perfect. Let me know.
We're gonna make it happen. Let's make it work, Charlene. Okay,
Great.
look. I'm gonna be DMing you, so we'll definitely be talking still. Y'all make sure you follow Lavelle, Charlene, and Fisher Wild Boy too, please.
I absolutely will. Absolutely. It was such a pleasure, guys.
All right.
We gotta give away some of this money to some of these kids out here for the holidays.
Quit. Do it.
Bye. So thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
I like her.
me too.
That was dope.
That's good. Let's give away some of this money for 30 minutes.
Who's in the
Okay.
league?
Let me give away this money. I got 30 minutes. Let me give away this money. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to get this money, Jerry.
Okay. Another one was sent in.
Okay, let's do it now. You got 30 minutes to get this money out of me. Fish Wild Boy, tell them where they need to send the money from. Please. I want a winner tonight. Fish Wild Boy, tell them where they need to send their music to, please.
Marty A. Johnson 4. Y'all send that music. Y'all know what it's sending. Marty A. Johnson 4 at gmail.com. Let's go. Let's
Yes.
go.
We want some of the best. We're trying to give them. Look, let me get Lavelle on the screen, and we're gonna tap in first. I really liked her.
I did. She was really cool.
Yeah,
Learned a lot.
she's a rocker, so she wasn't. You know me? Are you? So
She was
basically,
out in that bass though, okay? She played the hell out in that bass.
yeah, she did. So
You said
basically,
she did Deja Vu, Marty?
who did?
Was she on the bass in Deja Vu, or was that something
I
else?
remember she said this. Is why I got to remember. She said she turned Beyonce down because allegedly Beyonce didn't want to pay her. Beyonce basically said, "Oh no, girl, people that use my name, But she didn't say that. But that's what I got from it. Chung, is that what you got from it?
Yeah. She had turned.
Now I believe that too. I do, but also let me tell you what else I believe.
What?
Shaka Khan gets lit.
Yeah, of course.
No, so I definitely got that.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
enjoy
so-
Rhonda. She was good energy though. She was grown, like
Very
you
good
said,
energy.
but she youthful. She youthful and grown. That's what we like.
Yeah, first thing I said, you black or white, what are you? What's your nationality? You know, we got to the chase here, but and another thing about her, she got the legit of us right off the bat.
Exactly.
First thing we said is,
Did her homework. She did her homework.
was you sleeping
I
with
like-
Prince? Look, Lavelle, she dodged them questions because she knew I asked.
Look, media training at its best, okay?
No,
Now
Pristine
this
with
is
it.
media training at its best right there.
okay. Oh, this is cute. This is cute, girls. Let's see if you're gonna come on the show. A in Vogue, it's Marty A. Johnson show with the Fisher Brother along with Lavelle and Charlene. Rona, Cindy, Terry, when y'all coming on the show? Let's make this ASAP. Let's make it happen, girls. In the meantime, I didn't know y'all did a remake of Guy, Piece of My Love. Ooh,
Ooh.
Lavelle, we love In Vogue here, but what would happen to them? Quick.
Cut.
Let it go.
But
Robert, tell them we don't hear till when.
till now,
Ayora.
It's all over. Come on. In Vogue. We know that. they can sing.
I do love you. You can have a piece of my love. Waiting for you. Boy, it's true. You know it's true, babe. You can have a piece.
Charlie, you feeling
You
it?
can have a piece of my love, my love. Waiting for you to win. Boy, it's true. I do love you, baby. You can have all of me. 'Cause I'm not totally free. I can't tell you
What happened to your bow?
what's going on.
Lavelle, you rocking with him?
Things in my past that should not.
Mr. Robo, is it me or we're looking for a top tier from these girls?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're right.
girls. Womp womp.
That won't
Did you-
it.
Nah, that wasn't it. That was weak.
That won't it.
Was that
No.
Don
Very weak.
the lead, of course?
Huh?
Y'all don't need to do that no more.
That was Don on the lead, right? Of course.
I don't know who it was. But no, remember, because this is back to back. We're going to hear some of the new stuff. Remember, it's back to back because In Vogue got a new single. It's called Reach For Me, Charlene.
Come on,
Oh.
play another one. Play another one.
Remember, it's back to back. Look, we're still trying to get away this $100, but they're waiting
Right.
to send it to.
RDAJohnson4@gmail.com. Let's go.
Yes.
Charlene. Tap in Vogue. New stuff. Come on,
Let's go.
girls.
Let's go. Let's go, Dawn.
Dawn ain't in the group no more. It's
I've been
Cindy
saying,
Tim.
Dawn, she ain't even in the group.
Damn.
Charlene, come back.
That's Maxine.
Damn. I ain't no Dawn one in there no more.
I want to hear the old stuff.
They need to see
It's
I
something.
want to hear the
over.
old stuff.
It's over for him. Go get Dawn.
Cut.
I'm reaching to turn you off.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me speak. Let me
that
speak on
won't-
this. Let me
that
speak
won't
on this. Let me speak on this. Okay, girls. This don't sound like the In Vogue I knew before. This sound like somebody new that I don't know. And girls, I love you, but you need to do what you used to do the best, how you used to do it.
We can get all the
Dawn.
original members.
Shout out to Dawn. I just spoke to her recently. I did not know she wasn't in the damn group no more, but I cut the first song and I didn't understand why, but I think it's because I miss my Dawn in the group.
I can't there either. So, oof.
Ooh,
Wait a
that's
minute.
crazy. That's crazy, but it's okay though. They're gonna figure it out. Shout out
They
to the
call
girls.
in,
Shout out to
not In
Dawn.
Vogue. They're
Y'all
half of
get
the
back.
members.
Y'all get it back together, man. I love y'all.
Oof. In the meantime, I'd rather just hear some of the old stuff. In the meantime,
Yeah.
girls, come on up. Look, they ain't gonna be mad at us. They ain't gonna want to come on. In the meantime, let's get away this money. Let me
Nah, they
check
can
more
come on.
Johnson
They
for-
real girls. They gonna come on. They real women. They gonna come on.
All right, so let's go back to the to giveaway. This giveaway. So one thing I'm be okay, Jerry. Let me play this because if people be thinking we're buying becoming Jerry. No, Jerry sends his stuff. It's called Mr. Plumber Man.
Ooh.
And Mr. Telephone Man, Mr. Plumber Man.
I'm a man. What the?
Let's go.
Lady,
Hold on. Lavelle, have you heard this before?
Yeah, this is off the older joint. I think the VGOD joint. So it's gonna be a little bit of that older King J style. But he look, like you said, he sent it in. So
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, come on, Jerry.
Let's see what we got. No bubblegum shit.
She told me to come with me, cause I know how to live. Like, baby, don't do no running, girl. I beat that pussy just right. Put it on my mama, girl. I give it to you all night. Girl, I wake up in the AM, we gon' take flights. She told me to come with me, cause I know how to live.
Okay, stop that. Stop it. Stop. Stop it.
Baby girl, don't fight it. I put it in your mouth, don't bite it. She said she wanna ride it. Baby girl.
Lavelle, I know you didn't cut because you don't cut your own now. What's
Now,
going on?
sometimes it's self-explanatory of what I know may happen. I'm just, like I said, he knows this is an old song. He sent it in.
Well, I'm glad he did. Thank you, Jerry. I'm glad you
You
did.
appreciate it, bro.
But I'm
Don't send it
deleting
no
that.
more.
I'm
Don't send
deleting
it.
that. Don't say it no more though.
Don't send it no more. Okay.
Yeah, don't say that no more. But thank you for sending it in. Tell your baby my baby been asking about him. How about that?
COVID dropped in 3 days.
Do actually drop?
Yeah, COVID dropped in 3 days. He didn't came away since like these types of records. So
Well, that's true. He came a long way. Lavelle, when's your event?
Did you get Rockabye Baby?
By who?
Huh?
By who?
Trey King.
Second submission. It says, oh, he cussing down for R&B person. I don't give it FUCK. Oh, they do that in R&B?
I don't know. I never heard of that one. I never heard that one.
Cannon. Yeah.
Cannon.
Baby, I'm the one you think you know. I got crazy ass and shit in my car. Some nigga ballin', now they can't tell me no.
This is nice.
Hey, Dad.
I be teaching her stuff. Oh, cause she love it when I be fucking her raw. I don't know what it is, but she can't get enough. I think she like that, I don't give a fuck.
So which character today at? Lavelle, where's Izzy at?
Spend a week laying up, and we just finished making hella good love.
Get this money.
So we just finished making hella good love. Yeah, we just finished making hella
That's not what you
good
arguing with this.
love. I think she like that, I don't give a fuck. I think she like that, I don't give a fuck. We might fuck around and spend a week laying up, and we just been making hella good love. She in love, screaming for the key, she get a hug. She hold it
Pretty cool.
keep it going up. Far from that nigga running bubbles in your tongue. Only reason she be on the top. Them niggas born over here, she get a rush. Don't even let her spend the night after a fun. It's kinda crazy, but she never get enough. I think she like that, I don't give a fuck. I think she like that, I don't give a fuck.
All right, you can cut it.
Okay, that's enough.
Cut it. He got potential, but that's not it.
Yeah, I don't like that song.
Yeah, he got potential to make a good hot track. He can make a hit, but that ain't it.
No, not that one.
That ain't it.
Rockabye
Sounds nice. Got potential like hell, but it's not it.
Yeah, Rockabye Baby is a lot better than that.
I want to give away this money. I would say this, but
Nighty Night, baby. I mean,
I would say this, but I'm not gonna because Charlene, you there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
You hear me? Okay, I'm not muted, right?
No, you're not muted. Let me hear you. Let me hear you.
Say something, but we see another side person when they got battle stuff going on. We see a whole different side of Lavelle.
Oh,
No way.
yeah.
I'm busy. I'm not busy, but what?
They
He was
serious.
mean
They
to
get
me.
real serious.
Give me serious. Look,
Ain't with it, yo. That's
let me tell you what I was gonna do. I was gonna be nice. I was gonna tap in on Thursday and try to give away this money. I was gonna be nice, but I might.
part 2.
At least that's being really nice.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
Hey, let's do it.
Which part were you muted? What'd you say?
Nah, I was talking to my daughter. She called on the other phone.
Okay. What's my favorite line? I'll tap it for an hour. I always say an hour, huh?
Yeah, you always say an hour.
I want to get rid of this money. I want to get rid of this money on Thursday.
All right, well, come on, play some more tracks. Who got
I'll
some
play.
more
Come
tracks?
on.
Let's
I'll
go get
stay
a
on till 10
female,
o'clock.
Marty. Let's get the female.
Okay. I'll give you the 10 o'clock.
Give me a female at 10 o'clock.
Send me this money. I'm sorry. The president send it. But where do you need to send it to?
MartyAJohnson4@gmail.com. Let's go. Somebody better
Boom,
than
boom,
Jay.
boom.
Girl.
Let's go.
Girl, how many times I tell you this every other month? How many times I tell you this? First, thank you for sending Clara K. Congratulations on the baby. But how many times I told you, stop putting Pookie, baby daddy, uncle, cousins, your mans and them on the record. Soon as I see it featuring, I don't like it already. Because Charlene, we know it's not another female. We know that already, huh?
Yes, and we need to hear something with just you, baby. You're
But
just
look,
a baby right by
look.
yourself.
But thank you for
Clara.
sending it in.
Clara,
But
do
I'll play
a track
it.
with a female on your next feature.
Hold on.
No,
It's called
just
Local.
do it
Or just by
herself.
herself.
By
But she
herself.
should have been done that.
Okay,
She's not
let's
doing
play
that.
it. It's called, I don't know.
She into features, so do a feature with a female.
It says low key.
We know low key.
Shout out to London, Connecticut.
You said when I be around, I can hear your heartbeat, but we can keep it low key. Cause they hate it when I tell them sorry, but they know that you already on me. I can see it in your eyes. I know that you was right when you said you wasn't mine. Oh, when you said you wasn't mine. Oh, when you said you wasn't mine. Oh, when I looked into your eyes, I know that you was right when you said you wasn't mine. Yeah, you said you wasn't mine, but still got me on your mind. Reassure me you weren't happy when you said I was a dime. Said you like how I'm a rider.
Charlene.
Others to do slime, but I cost a pretty penny, so you cannot waste my time.
Lavelle.
I got you going crazy, you won't find nobody realer. If happiness a drug, then
Mr. Rob Boy, I forgot. Mr. Rob Boy.
Two of us, I wanna be your healer. Let me open up your eyes, boy. I could be
What?
your first revealer. Started off as close friends, then we caught a special vibe. I felt the close connect, so then you know I couldn't hide. To be completely honest, just wanna be by your side. Just don't belittle me to boost your ego or your pride. What we doing, just to keep it low key. I'm looking in your eyes, you looking at me. You told me that you be around, you never heard of me. You said when I be around, I can hear your heartbeat, but we can keep it low key. Cause they hate it when I tell them sorry, but they know
Okay,
that
Clara.
you're already on me. I can see it in your eyes. I know that you was right when you said you wasn't mine. Oh, when you said you wasn't mine. Oh, when you said you wasn't mine. Oh, when I looked into your eyes, I know that you was right when you said you wasn't mine.
I said I wasn't yours. You said the same thing. Anything changed? Ain't on the same page. We've been here before. I'm tired of running in circles. Tired of hearing I heard you, baby. You hurt me too. You did the worst to me. I did the worst to you. I can't reverse time. I can't do what's true. Remember the first time I even linked with you. You used to sit back, talk life was right. That night I think of you. You was focused on your paper. I was the same thing. Just want you around me forever. Know you want the same thing. Tired of you playing games. No, I need to work on me. Wanna be one for the best, but with the worst of me.
We can keep it low key. I'm looking in your
Not
eyes.
bad. Not bad at all.
You told me that you be around, you ain't never heard of me. You said when I be around, I can hear your heart.
Not bad.
Keep it low key, cause they hate it when I tell them sorry.
Cut.
Already on me. I can see it.
Cut it, Marty.
I know that you was right when you said you wasn't mine.
All right, that's enough.
Shout out to first off, shout out to London, Connecticut. I'm always for the home team. I was born and
Shout out the new lady.
Official Rob Boy, he was even there too. Didn't want to leave and all that. Charlene, is it me, Charlene? The joint was cool when they're supposed to take you somewhere towards like the bridge hook. They're supposed to take you somewhere then. I didn't want Pookie.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And that wasn't the same Pookie. That Pookie was all right. Matter of fact, he was a little better than
Yeah,
all the
but-
other Pookies.
I like it.
Wasn't he better than all the other Pookies though?
I
Yeah,
just want her
They
on
never
something
been
by
critiqued
herself.
yeah, but this what you got tonight. Heard this song.
What?
I know, but
Pookie sounded better than the last Pookies, but we need a song. Clara, we just need a song of you. And that's what we asking for personally.
Please.
If you just make us a track, just you and a 2021 end of the year song for us and send it to the Marty Johnson Show. We'd love to have you on next Tap In edition.
What about move that? Side note, I'm not taking shots, but not gonna say it.
What,
No.
man? What you
Right,
about to say? It won't proper. Don't say it very improper. Don't worry about it.
I'll say I'm gonna clean it up. I don't think it'll be a messy.
We'll clean it up. Yeah.
They can clean it up. This ain't shady, but this where when this joint was released, this was a turning point for us, me and the people in Atlanta, Georgia. I guess they did a record to this called "Move That." I'd never heard it in its entirety,
and that's the King of Diamonds, right? That one's right there. That's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
but I think she's very, 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 very talented. So let's see. Hey, Izzy.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that.
If I hear a dude on them, turn it off.
Move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah.
You hear what?
Shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah. Shake it, move that. Every time I walk in the spot, they like, who that? Huh. Please tell them hating hoes move back, cause I won't hesitate, put your face with my shoe at. Hey, yeah, bitch, where your crew at? Crew at. Everything I did trying to do that. Your nigga giving me the eye, he said that I'm fine, but I already knew that. Yeah, I don't even want your man. I'm the type bitch at your daddy day. Throwing ass in your daddy face. Shake it fast, make the booty go patty cake. He giving me ice, it's all on my bitches is tight, got him pulling mom. Killing them step by step. Draining
like
check
it.
by check, whole check
Yeah.
by check. Aiming piece on my neck in a second. You got a problem, he'll check it with him. Be careful trying to fuck so your friends. Fuck with the fam, I'm protecting my can. Bitch, no land. You will see a bitch go in. Yeah, yeah, if I ain't
I like
hot,
it, I
baby
like
girl,
it.
bitch, don't swim. Yeah, yeah, I am just stating the obvious. Say that I want it, he buy me it.
Who that is?
Snapping that host, I do it, they do it.
Izzy.
Yeah, them folks, I probably did.
Who that
I
is?
want all the smoke. The prince,
Izzy,
all of
chopping
them.
back.
Yeah, bring your beef daughter.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Izzy.
hating me more
That's
and
why
more.
it sound good.
More and more. Yeah, shake it,
Yeah,
shake
he
it,
is.
shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah,
Shake it, who that? I'm asking all the other dishes like who that? Please tell them broke niggas who that. I don't want you thinking one of them niggas do that. Hell nah. Yeah, do it. It's CTC, cut the check cause we do that. Shorty throwing that
He's
shit
not
back,
bad.
cause I got rap. I already knew that. I'm not gonna play with you. If I throw enough money, baby, can I lay with you? Feel like I'm entitled and I'm tripping like a tidal wave. Spit the grip on the watch, that don't take any time of day. Shit, gotta spend 60 bands in a mile back. Ass got curved, made a left at the right away. Throwing all this money, made it rain on a sunny day. Bring your best friend, we can make this shit a double day. Cash out, cash out. Money getting wired in. Shorty on the pool. Shorty on the road, booty spinning like a tire. If she pull up, then it by the ring. If she want boo, I'ma buy her. Smells like them girls that gon' dance. Smells like when the booty shake like some hands. Bitches turn the hoes when they with they friends. Real sisters, I don't care if they can. I dip you twice, you gotta do
Boy.
it. That ass up,
Boy,
that
you
ass up.
better kill this.
I'm a man deal, which part of the plan? Getting jelly, she shaking like Jen. Got me eating poker, she going hand. Light skin and a brown skin, that's Gina Pam. Oh damn, oh damn.
shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, feel like how you do that, do that, do that,
Okay.
shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, feel like how you do that, do that, do that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it, move that, move that, move that, move that, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice hook. Nice hook. Izzy.
Okay, Charlie, what do you think of Move That? The
I
remix.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Both their flows were like crazy. It was crazy.
Mr. Raleigh Boy.
Oh,
Is it,
yeah.
is it me? Mr. Raleigh Boy, is it me or Chef? The artist, the dude name is Mad Bars with a Z. Did he take it home and outshine Izzy on her own record, or is that just
Yeah, he
me?
was trying to beat on Izzy a little bit right there. You know, he
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
beat up on her. He tried to beat up on her a little bit, but he breathed easy, but he made it strong. He's a man, so I understand.
Yeah.
So, but Izzy, she's always hot. She's fire. Shout out to Izzy. Y'all go follow Izzy, man, on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's the
Chopping
home.
Bag Izzy.
Bell, I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did too.
I'm a fan of the original joint, like the original joint, and this joint right here actually went another level up. No, most of the time the male features be just like, I'm gonna fill some
Yeah, I'm
space.
like, who's that? The dude.
This dude
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
Yes.
he had about 5 patterns, and then he did this one switch up just to let you know, like, Bars is my name for a reason. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I got respect it. It's a crazy verse.
I'm actually gonna follow him. His Instagram is Mad Bars, MADDBARZ.
Okay.
Yeah. He blessed this one. He blessed it.
He did.
Yeah, he came through like he's supposed
Killed
to.
it. Go ahead on Izzy.
Izzy, keep on working, Izzy. Hopefully, we will see you soon. Let's talk to your management. That ain't shady. Talk to your management. Nothing shady about that because we like Izzy here. No, 100%. So in the meantime, oh no, I did like that. But send me something so I can just get this money to you so I can tell you. So it'd be real nice if I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice tonight. Here's what I'm gonna do. What time is it?
Time to go.
It's about my bedtime.
You know it's my bedtime.
Hold on, I told
it's my
let me
bedtime.
this is our last one. He just sent this to me. In the meantime, remember, go to martyajohnson.com. That's up and running, the new site, the new look and everything. Also, after this show, look at my stories for the brand new trailer for the new season. I sent Lavelle and Charlene a rough copy. That ain't the final version.
Oh,
It's
okay.
my bedtime.
That ain't the final version what y'all saw.
Okay.
So
It's my bedtime.
It's not. And Fish Rod Boy, what's your social media, please, before I get this last record ready?
It's my bedtime. It's official Riley Boy on everything, y'all. BOI. Y'all check me out. We got stuff popping over here. You like media, TV, action, drama, indie films. We're doing some stuff. Look out for the hit coming out, Avenge, the movie dropping soon. We got 17 Days. We got The Wrong Side of Love. We got some things dropping. Come follow me, y'all, so y'all can watch some of these shows and see your boy in action. And
No,
also
Shift
follow
Differential. They did really good work.
Shift Differential. Oh yeah, we work. Y'all seen the post? If you follow me on social media, follow me at Official Riley Boy. We got footage. We doing the 5th show to the new season. We got a new show coming. So y'all get aboard and stay tuned. We're gonna be working. We're gonna be giving y'all content, and it's coming out of Raleigh, North Carolina. We're gonna make it Raleigh-Wood, y'all. Holla.
All right now.
We're gonna work it.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, John. Hey, they're a legendary group.
Work it.
Shout out to Troop. Y'all got your DM in my DM that y'all want to come on the show. Do y'all want to come next week? Remember the group Troop? They're legendary.
Yeah, love Troop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know I gotta show receipts. People think I'm lying. I did get the DM, and I don't want y'all to tap in. I want y'all to come on the show. Here's our new joints. No, y'all legendary. Open invite.
Come on, Troop. Y'all come on, Troop. Book
Um,
that date so y'all can come sit on the show.
Charlene, remember the girl's name. Charlene got work to do for the Marty A. Johnson show. It's the girl name is Renee. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say her name out loud. Renee, I'm gonna give Charlene information. We're gonna get at you. Okay, Charlene, tell me your social media, please.
All right, you can catch me on Facebook at Charlene F. Pridgeon and on Instagram, Charlene_Monet.
Lavelle, it'd be really nice at the end of this show, Lavelle, because the person who sent this in, I think this is one of your people that's gonna get this money.
Who?
It's called Tree City Eli. This your folks?
Shouts to TCB Eli. He was the one at the showcase that was when he was performing, was all up and down, making sure you seen him, walked over to the table like, yeah, Marty, I see you.
Oh,
young,
okay.
young, yeah, Eli.
What did hold on. Look, hate to say it, I don't remember him. What did I say to him?
You probably gave him this like the normal critique, like, you know,
Did he stand out?
not to you, I know he didn't because you didn't bring him up, but that's my little brother, man. He's doing a lot of work out here. But what did he sing? What's the name of the track?
Okay, young boy. Oh, that mean I'm a young OG, so it's not. I'm not being shady. He gotta respect his elder. I'm still a young OG. It's called Dice.
I don't think I heard Dice.
Okay, but tell me your social media so I can play him.
Boom Sound Lavelle, man. Y'all check me out next Friday, 410 Glenwood Ave. I battle me versus Chef Trez. It's gonna be a legendary battle for the Carolinas and for the culture. Boom.
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Next Friday. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Next Saturday. It's the 18th.
Okay, make sure. That's what I said. Does that mean you got your dates right? Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
So
boom.
we'll be there to support. I'll even pay a ticket.
I still got some rehearsing to do, but we almost done.
Just for this one. Okay. So, bro, come get this money. Call Fish Rod Boy up too.
Call
Everybody
me
give
up.
him a call.
Shout out to Legendarily Made. Yeah.
Shout out, tell him.
Yeah.
All
Shout
right,
out to
let's
Legendary
play
Made.
him. Look, this Lavelle, this your people's, right?
That's my guy.
Is he in your fan club? Is he in your boom box?
He
I don't know
boom,
what you call it. Your group? What's it called?
he boom sound. He boom sound for sure.
Okay. I ain't shitting on boom sound. We love boom sound here, but let's see what he's talking about. But if we ain't feeling Charlene, what's gonna happen?
Get the cut.
It's my bedtime.
Okay, take this money. This is a sample.
Trying to rock myself to stay up.
Well, I ain't rocking you. "20 seconds in, where's the smoke at?"
It's the inner route to fucking about an hour. Strip it down naked, then we fuck in the shower. She clapping that fatty. She know that she nasty. Freaking if she
Lavelle? Oh, Lavelle's got his own people.
Yeah, because of the it's a cover track. This is a Dice Pineapples, joint. I mean, I get the Dice Pineapple thing, but I mean, just to save some time, this ain't no candidate. It probably is a nice track, but this is a cover track. Bro, send in an original track.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Even okay, Lavelle, is the flow even good?
Oh yeah, he's storytelling. He's on point, but it's just
That
It's
don't
not-
work. That don't mix together. That don't go together.
he's disqualified automatically.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm on Marty A. Johnson and everything. Make sure you follow my Instagram on Marty A. Johnson. Let me see if I can sweet talk. I ain't sweet talking, but maybe I can pop up on Thursday. Come take this money for real. Look,
Yeah.
I'm in the holiday mood right now. I'm in a very good mood today. And shout out to Rhonda Smith also. You
Yeah.
was everything.
Yes, love.
Shout out to Rhonda and the
Oh,
team.
now we got another
And-
person
and
going
the
to see
team.
in LA. She want to cook for us.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
Look, I think she'll let us in the house.
I learned a lot.
No. So
We'll
look,
be honored to go.
He
We'll be
was
honored
great.
to go sit and eat with Rhonda. So yeah, let's
He
do
was
that.
great.
Rhonda, thank you, Lavelle, thank you, Fisher Rod Boy. I'm gonna see you in 18 seconds. And follow the movement and look, we're gonna do some clips for the new season. Look, go to the YouTube page right now because I got some new stuff up like now. So good night, y'all. We're gonna see y'all in a few days, sooner than
It's
later.
my bedtime.
Boom.